That toilet doesn't work.
Ooh.
How about it with that one? It's always like your neighbors. Oh, don't use that toilet. Like, why didn't you tell me that when I came in? Are you crazy?
You're fucking with me, right?
Yeah. Well, maybe.
I was walking back.
Also,
That's not my issue now. I did my due diligence.
Yeah, well, let's enjoy dealing with that. Because you should have told me. It's crazy that you would say anything.
Where you been and where you going? This is Ari's travel show, yeah. We're gonna talk about travel today. It's You Be Trippin, yeah.
Guys, welcome to You Be Trippin. I have tried to set up this podcast for 3 people. It's a travel podcast. Every week we go to a different place across the globe. And this week we have the greatest country in the world. The United States of America of Vespucci's.
Yeah.
Hello.
And what 2 better Americans than this 2 pieces of trash, human garbage, Kevin Ryan and H. Foley.
We're in a pile of garbage right now. This place is fucked up.
Yeah.
I can't see that.
It's
Shut
nuts.
the fuck up.
Dude.
That's the 4th wall.
No.
1 wall, 2 walls, 3 walls. That's 4th wall. You don't break it.
It looks like a construction site, dude. This is bad.
And folks, be glad we don't have smell-o-vision because it stinks in here.
How's this? How are you doing?
Perfect.
You want to lean? You figure it out.
I'm chilling.
Okay, great. Taking too much care of you.
This place come with bed bugs?
There's a good chance it does.
We did have flooding and mold on the walls. I was out of here for 4 months.
I thought I
4 months.
caught
while
a
they tried to
hint,
figure
a hint of something.
Yeah, I thought it was him for a
It's
minute.
my COPD flaring up.
Hope I don't get this kind of disrespect the entire podcast. Boys, where do we want to go today?
We're hitting the road, wide open road, baby. The greatest road trip in the whole goddamn world, Route 66.
There's
Little
a-
slice of Americana.
There's a few famous routes in the United States.
Mm-hmm.
Route 1 on the east.
Yeah.
Does it go through Philly?
Yes.
What's Route 1?
The Bloody Boulevard.
Do I know that?
The Boulevard.
Oh, where you
It's
with
Route
the
Goes through College Park, Maryland. Goes through Baltimore.
Turns into 95 at some time.
goes through.
Yeah,
You go through
overlaps.
Jersey. There's that cheesesteak place you go that way. There's no tolls, right?
What?
There's no tolls.
No tolls.
There's no tolls. That's
No.
true. There's no tolls.
Goes through Jersey.
Sure.
Yeah, probably.
Primo Hoagie, I think, is out there.
Prima Hoagie.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I don't have my hoagie map on me to fucking confirm or
Supposed to
deny.
bring in your hoagie map. You knew that.
That's
you knew
that famous? Route 1's that famous?
Route 1 doesn't it
It's
run?
not crazy. It's not as famous as Route 6. There's no songs. Are there any songs about Route 1? No.
Get your gun on Route 1. Northeast Philadelphia. They call it the Bloody Boulevard. It's the deadliest, I believe, for a long time, it was the deadliest stretch of road for pedestrians and cars. Dude, it's a 12-lane highway, and the people try to beat the lights, and you just get fucking mulched. People get mulched.
Oh,
left.
really?
It's like Queens Boulevard.
There's also Highway 1. No. Cigaros. Oh, Cigaros has a 1. Route 1. Johnny Cash, Route 1, Box 144. There's also Route 1 on the West Coast, so not nearly as famous.
No. Well, we mixed them up, so it definitely
Yeah.
can't be
Yeah.
as famous.
What's the famous one on the West Coast?
That's Route 1. Oh,
The
PCH.
PCH.
Yeah,
Now that's
classy.
more famous than Route 1.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I just rolled with you when you said Route 1. And I only know it because like my buddies used to buy weed down there. and
Really?
stuff. Yeah.
I don't
As
think-
you go down to Artifacts and get some perks.
I
and
don't
stuff.
think that's a famous highway.
Okay, let's see this now. Songs about Route 66.
Here we go.
Had you guys ever been on it before?
No, this was
Never.
the big
Wow.
thing. It was we. I think it came up. We were talking.
Look how many there are.
crazy.
I mean, this is the best one. Get your kicks on Route 66.
Uh-huh.
Born to be Wild, King of the Road. Did you listen to these on the trip? Oh,
We
we'll
did
get
a
to
little
it.
bit. It was
Okay.
definitely a country heavy playlist.
Isn't it
Depeche
funny? It
Mode.
really was.
Yeah,
Just kind of
you're
went
out
with
there
it.
in the open road, baby.
Sure.
Did you ever listen to Take Me Home, Country Roads, Mountain Mama?
John Denver,
John Denver.
very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love John Denver.
I don't think we did on the bus, but
You think,
for sure.
you think when he was fucking groupies in Denver, they were like, nice. Extra nice. Had to.
Was he? Was he banging chicks?
I think everybody was.
Well, he was a man.
Yeah. He was a famous, rich, wealthy
Yeah.
man.
Back
Died
in
in a
those-
glider.
If he fucked anyone over 15, it was a fucking coup. Died what?
Died in a glider.
A glider.
He was in a glider.
He died on that.
Crashed in a mountain.
Wow. You think he would have gotten killed by a bobcat or something?
Yeah,
That would
would've
have been
sweet.
the right way to go.
Yeah,
It's like we ever hear about Sam Kinison died? Drunk driving accident?
he was
Sober.
sober.
Yeah.
It's like, what? Anyway, so you're out there.
We're all over the
Man, you
place.
two need to fucking need to split a fucking riddle in or something. Jeez, between the primos
Wait,
and the
did I
fucking
introduce
glider.
you?
Yes.
Oh, nice. Okay. Okay.
Wait, what?
I don't know. Did I introduce you? H.
Yes.
Foley, Kevin Ryan?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, let's do it 7 more times. What made you do this, and what'd you do?
It
This
was-
is a very interesting trip.
We did Route 66, which it's official and unofficial routes of Route 66. Starts in Chicago, ends in Santa Monica, right? Like out, the
Santa
To
Monica Pier.
Chicago.
the beach and
And then
all the way to the
and you
to
take
the
it
water.
down to there to that Missouri part. Oops.
So our tour, we did a tour, we did shows, we rented a tour bus, and we did shows in each city
9 shows in 12 days.
that we stopped at.
9 shows, 12 days, 3 nights off. Nice.
Something like that, yeah.
Slept on the bus.
So it came about because we were talking about like trashy vacations or road trips on a Patreon episode, and we started looking into it. We're like, oh shit, Route 67. We didn't really know anything about. I mean, as East Coasters, it's like you don't really know
It
much.
starts in Chicago.
Yeah, so like I didn't know. I thought it ran like the whole. I think we were like.
I thought
let's-
it ran the whole country too.
So did
I
I.
think it started off like let's do a whole. Like let's drive
Cross-country.
cross country, see if we can rent an RV and like we could like live on that for 2 weeks or
I
whatever.
remember talking to you guys about this, and you were
Yeah.
like, RV's not a bad way to go.
It's not. So
Sleeping is a problem.
that's the issue,
Yeah.
especially when there's this many large gentlemen that roll together.
Did you say especially?
Maybe. I mean, now, wait.
Would we have
okay.
gotten a driver for that, or would you have driven that?
an RV?
Yeah.
We would have got a driver probably.
I've driven one. It is fun to drive, but not for 8 hours, and you need to every time. And you would have done it. He would not have done it.
Fuck
No,
that.
dude, he's never driven. Dude, we've been on the road for 4 years straight. He's never got behind the car once.
I've driven a couple of times.
when I've been in the car?
great, power
Not when
move.
I've
When
been
you
in
were
the car.
drunk.
Maybe
to
when
get
I
you
was
home.
drunk.
When you were drinking.
So he drove
Angry
home from
wife.
the. So he drove home from the venue.
Drinking your sauce.
From the venue to the hotel, so like 6 minutes, and you were probably half in the back.
What? No, I wasn't.
You ever, do
least
Back
on
to
some
Route
Eddies.
1.
you ever do the math of like who's the most drunk?
Sure.
Like, all right, give me the keys. Give them to me again. I dropped them.
So that's how it started. So then we like it kind of shifted and changed to cross country to Route 66
Yeah.
to like go see those crazy U.S. those roadside attractions that are very USA type shit.
What I'm thinking of going into it is Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Sure.
With the big dinosaur. The if you can finish a steak, you get it for free.
Big Texan Steakhouse. We
Yep.
went.
We went there.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Still got the cup at the house.
No.
Great
yeah,
soda
yeah.
cup. Great soda cup. And we saw some dude try to do the challenge.
No.
Dude, they sit you up at like a heightened table in the middle. It's a huge restaurant. It's the only thing. It's in not El Paso, Paris, Texas.
Cuba? Wasn't it Cuba?
No, it's not Cuba,
Texas.
Missouri. We stopped at for the greatest dive bar I've ever been to in my life. The East Office in Cuba, Missouri.
Best. You got everything.
Do you guys have pictures of
I
these
have
things?
a picture of us in the East Office. Yeah,
Wait, I want to see the all-you-can-eat thing too, but start with
I don't know if I have that on me. Sorry.
There was one dude that was by himself. He said fuck it and wanted to do it.
What's the name of the place?
The Big Texan restaurant. It's the Big Texan Motel, the Big Texan restaurant, the Big Texan laundromat.
Oh, look at that. There it is.
This is the East Office. It's like the only thing in Cuba, Missouri. We had a day off in Cuba, Missouri.
Why are these people looking at you?
Because we rolled in with fucking like huge cameras.
I ain't
and
never
shit.
seen one as big as him. God damn it, son.
I mean, yeah, they're looking like no, that one's looking at Kevin like you're thin as fuck. And the other
Yeah,
one's like,
I'm- dude,
how
I'm
do you
a-
do that without meth?
I'm a Route 66-8.
Look at that
You
boy.
got me
That
out of
boy's
the open
fat.
road.
That boy is
Yeah, I know. I mean, we should be making fun of young children.
Amarillo.
kid.
All right, block. No,
Amarillo,
yeah,
Amarillo, Texas.
Just color those
Poor
faces
little
out.
guy.
But dude, this had a sign when you walked in. It was one big square room, and you walked in, and you know how they have like the "Please wait to be seated" signs.
Yeah.
On that was just a piece of loose leaf, and it said "smoking left, non-smoking right." Like there was no barrier, there was no nothing.
Wow.
Still just catching heaters.
Real slice of America.
Yeah, very much like the bar. Like these people were small town bar flies.
I mean, god damn, they love Bud Light.
it's everywhere, baby.
Today's
Bud
episode
Light.
is brought to you by Shane Gillis. Guys, if you're a company and want to throw some money at somebody, look no further than Shane Gillis.
Shout out
He'll
to
do
Bud
it.
Light, baby.
Shout out to the big dog.
Okay.
And what makes me, or what it reminds me of, is people in like the 50s and 60s going on small vacations, loading up the station wagon, driving, parents getting into a fight, the kids screaming in the back. You stop and see the ball of yarn, and you drive.
Yeah, the ball of yarn.
You're driving
the
out
big
to your
rocking chair,
to your
whatever.
aunt's house in California.
Yeah, and you're like, kids, let's pull over.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Christmas or whatever, American Vacation.
100%. So that's why
vacation.
we wanted to do it.
That was kind of the impetus of it, of like, let's try to
See the country, Ari.
See the country.
First of all, I just love that you guys were willing to be like, obviously, this might not be a cost-effective.
We
that could
lost
get-
$200,000 on it, Ari. It is so expensive.
Took a bath.
We took 9 guys out. We
Nine
shot. We
guys.
shot a whole. We filmed every. So it's like we filmed essentially like 11 specials, and we filmed every show.
Yeah.
Like
Wired the bus, filmed all that.
wired the bus, so like you
Really?
could, yeah, you could just sit and talk. Everything gets picked up. Like this was like the biggest production we've ever
Oh,
done.
you guys should like do something with this.
Yeah, we are. What are you talking
Check
about?
out YouTube right now. Hopefully,
Oh, what?
What do you think we're doing here?
Not right now? Oh my God!
We're on the press tour right now.
What's it called?
it's called. I think the Route 66 fucking Are You Garbage presents the Route 66 tour special. Or
Is this
something.
the first press you're doing for it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Here's the deal. Fitzsimmons came in and I was like, hey, if you're gonna be in New York, do it because I'm gone and I can film these whenever and I'm gonna be the king of first press tours.
Yeah, so we're a little
right now?
rusty. You're like you're making us do the elevator pitch, and we haven't even talked about.
I'll put it
this
in
thing.
later. I'll put it in later. Hey guys, I gotta break in real quick. The Are You Garbage Route 66 special is available on YouTube on February 25th. That's in the youtube.com/@areyouGarbage. Where they also have tons of their podcasts. Are You Garbage? One of the best, if not maybe legitimately the most fun podcasts that there is right now. I have been championing them for quite some time. I don't agree with their summary that I am garbage. It fucking bothers me. I often am awake late at night, sleepless, at Foley's writing down stuff that makes me feel like garbage and look like garbage. I don't agree with it at all. I have class, but they seem to say I'm garbage. I've been on there maybe 4 or 5 times. Definitely check it out. But the Route 66 special is available on February 25th. They're also going to be on tour. Go to punchup.live/areyougarbage/tickets. Pontiac, Michigan, Indianapolis, Brookfield, Wisconsin, Madison, Wisconsin, Minneapolis, Minnesota, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, keep going, scroll. Cleveland, Atlantic City, all tickets are available right now. Myself, I'm also on tour. Got Denver, it's the Greatest Hits week, this coming weeks, Wednesday through whatever, with Colin Tyrrell. I'm doing Greatest Hits, he's not. Atlanta and Portland with Adrian, San Jose, Orlando, Fort Lauderdale, Seattle, Vancouver, Calgary, and Edmonton. That takes us through April. Shows added in Calgary, Vancouver, and Edmonton, and Fort Lauderdale, and Orlando. Doing pretty well in Portland. But Atlanta, at the Tabernacle, I'm really fucking excited about that one. Get tickets right now at arishaffir.com or punchup.live/arishaffir/tickets. Also, I've got shirts available on my website, arishaffir.com. I got the Stay Positive shirt. I got a Go for a Hike shirt available now, and signed grinders, shit like that. Also, I'm going to say this at the end of the episode, and subscribe to the Are You Garbage YouTube account, and subscribe to this if you're watching. So hit subscribe. I'm trying to get to 200,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Going pretty well. Tell a friend about this and suggest anybody you think would be a great, especially celebrities, great addition to the podcast, because I look at the comments for that, and yeah, whatever. Also, it's time. I have got enough money from the patreon.com/You Be Trippin, to send someone on a trip around the world. We are now taking submissions. I'll go into the whole thing in the outro for this episode, but that's pretty much it. Let's get back to the Are You Garbage H and Kevin's epic trip down Route 66. This is...
So, dude, this was like, I'm talking, the town was this and Shelley's Diner, which was right next to it. That is the whole town.
Wow.
The store, me and...
look at that guy with the camera right in your face. Oh, 2 of them. I didn't even
two
notice
of
him at
them,
first.
yeah.
Is that a pool table behind you, Kevin? Or H?
Yeah, there's 2 pool tables.
Yeah, pool tables.
So we went in and we started shooting pool, and they did not love us at first. They were like,
Thought
some
we were
guy.
feds.
Yeah, they came in. They were like, "What are you fucking doing? Why you're not talking?" And it was like a very
You're
like
not talking to anybody?
Well, it's like you come in here with these cameras. Like, what the fuck? Why
Yeah,
are you filming? You 2 idiots.
I get it.
Connor, the producer,
I get that.
went in first and prepped him and said, "Hey, these guys are coming in, blah blah blah." And then we came in and just kept to ourselves. They didn't like it too much.
Nah, they wanted us to come in and fuck you, dude. You're walking into someone's. This is like
We come here all the time.
this is their home, and we're walking in like fucking 2 big, city slickers, and they're like, "Come in, bend the knee, gain the respect,
Yeah.
buy a couple of rounds for the boys." You know
Thinking
what I
about
mean?
buying this place. Proud people,
Yes.
proud of their town,
That's a proud boy
Salt
right
of
there.
the earth.
That's a proud boy.
Sure.
Yikes.
Bleep him out.
Got that.
just splotch his face. Make it like even whiter.
But like, yeah, like so we stayed at this was the oldest. So in Cuba, Missouri, there was the Wagon Wheel Motel, which is the oldest. It was right down the street
Hold on,
from
check
this.
this out. This is the thing.
This is the competition. Yeah.
Yes.
That's
So
what
you're
that
up
is.
it.
there. You're
You
up
can-
there on
like,
top
you
of
can do-
everybody.
I think that you can do 6 at 6 people can do it.
Wait, what? Oh, that's a countdown.
Countdown. You get
Yeah.
an hour.
Who did it? Who tried it?
None of us.
Just some dude.
some random guy was there.
Some guy on vacation
Look
by
at this
himself.
lady going for it.
That's a dude.
No,
That's
on the
a
right.
dude.
On the right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a man.
dude. That's a man, baby.
It's
No
a
way.
hippie man.
No
Ari.
way. No way. Look again.
It's not a woman.
That's a dude.
Yeah, it's a
That's a fat dude.
heavy set dude.
Black t-shirt, khaki shorts. That's a dude.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
no way
So,
they
dude,
finished it.
look at how he's holding the fork and knife. That's wild.
Oh, it's just long hair, huh?
Yeah. Manners are out the window in the big Texas.
There's a picture of
steakhouse.
the steak itself.
It's
Look at
it's
this
huge.
thing.
Wild.
Dude,
It's not
it's
the
that,
steak
it's
that
baked
gets you.
potatoes, mac and cheese. It's everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
gotta do a
well, you got to
whole-
do all of that.
Yeah.
You
of
got to
it.
do all the sides.
Everything.
Even in The Simpsons, she was like, "Don't fill up on bread."
Dude, it's a shrimp. You got to do a shrimp cocktail. It's crazy.
Oh,
And a basket of
I
bread,
thought
I
it was
believe.
basket of bread. What if you're celiacs?
72-ounce steak. It's wild. Great restaurant though.
The dude
Great
we saw
restaurant.
almost threw up.
Really?
No, he did throw up.
And they're cheering it. They love
Dude,
it.
it's like, dude, it turns. Dude, a food eating competition. I've been to a couple. I've been to like the Wing Bowl in Philly and stuff.
Yeah.
It gets so primal and medieval, dude. You're
nuts.
just and people start chanting and fucking screaming.
People were eating dinner and they were cheering them on.
Dude,
This place.
We stayed at this motel, so
big
there's a
Texan.
motel connected to it. We stayed there, and it looks like all like that. It looks like an old town, like an old saloon or like an old western
fucking
town.
Cana. Oh, it's Texas. Amarillo, Texas.
Dude, there was.
I have not been here.
I counted. There was 72 flies in my, or 70 something flies in my room. Each room came with a fly swatter, and I just started.
72 fly. What,
and
you
I was-
fucking blow up the World Trade Center?
The accommodations were
It was
rough.
so I went and slept in the bus
Oh, really?
by myself, which
slept
was
in the
kind of
bus that night?
scary. Yeah,
Yeah, fuck that.
bus by yourself in just a fucking truck stop parking lot.
Haunted.
Sitting Target.
Yeah.
Yikes.
I got out 15 times to make sure that door was locked. That was fucking scary.
Damn.
Your flesh water in your hand.
But like we stayed at the Wagon Wheel Motel, which is in Cuba, which is where this bar is. It's the oldest motel still existing from the original Route 60. So Route
Wait. Yeah, explain.
Route 66 originally connected all the main streets of these cities and towns.
Do you know anything about it? Like, was it a shipping route?
It was
like-
before highways. It was for like
It was before the interstate system
Yeah.
was put in place.
Was it to get like cattle across or some shit?
No, I think
it's
it was
not
just
that old.
It was just like passenger travel. Like, hey, but it routed everybody down Main Street of like St. Louis, of Cuba, of fucking Amarillo.
So all the towns flourished, and then when they put the interstate,
it was
some of the towns died.
It was
right?
10 miles
'Cause it
outside
went
of
around.
town. Yeah, whatever.
Oh, all those
Crushed
motels are like, people have to come through here now.
so
they
you
don't.
have to
Yeah.
stay here.
Rest stops instead of bars or diners.
traveling salesman.
That's what I loved about Route 1, where it's like you're driving. If you don't drive on the highway to Baltimore from College Park, you drive around Route 1, and there's just diners every once in a while.
Yeah,
and it's just
It's
like
you
for the
gotta stop and
town
get
or-
food. Yeah, people passing through. So
Old
it was
school.
that was like the original thing of which we learned all while like we were getting ready and like doing the whatever documentary special, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Yeah, people would tell you about it.
Oh, dude, they're so proud of it.
Yeah.
They're so proud. And like, we got to Cuba and they're like, they tell you about Cuba and they're like, it used to be this and now it's
Cuba,
this.
Missouri?
Cuba, Missouri.
One of these guys in the bar told us that his dad was the sheriff, and for the longest time there was one traffic light between Cuba and like fucking Vegas, or something crazy like that.
What?
One traffic light
Should go to
for like hundreds of miles.
Nanda Cave State Park? Probably not.
No.
Cuba, Missouri.
So here, you're up. That was the Wagon Wheel Motel. I think.
That's the
That's
hotel.
where you stayed?
the first
Yeah.
one you went to.
Wait, you have pictures?
No, you do. I have. This is the diner. So this is now the main street.
Okay.
Ari work.
Dude, I'm my own producer. I usually have a table that I have to lean over like a chump.
Yeah,
Look at. Wait, who's that? Is that you on the left?
Yeah.
And is that you in the middle?
What?
That's-
Of course.
yeah,
What
it's
other
me.
two fat guys are?
What
fucking-
a great picture.
This is my long lost brother. I found.
And
him
who's
in
that?
Cuba,
D's in
Missouri.
the right of you?
No, that's it's an Italian statue at a diner. I don't
Shelley's
get it.
Route 66. How many Route 66 named places were there?
Tons.
Yeah, but unfortunately, it's like less and less because it's like no one's doing it. Like no one. And so the first night we at the hotel in Chicago, we bumped into 2 women that were doing it as well. And remember that? And they were like, "Good luck," and this is where we're stopping. And there's not a lot of those roadside attractions left anymore. Like
I think they said they did it when they were kids or something like that.
And they wanted to like redo it again. They were like cousins or something.
But you can still, the route is still there. You can still get around.
It is,
Most
and it
of
isn't.
it.
It shifts a little bit. It's like doesn't full. It's no longer fully like a straight shot through. And the towns, like we were in Cuba, man, and we had a day off in Cuba. And me and our buddy who helped open the tour, Sam Rubinoff, we were like, let's go for a
I love
walk.
Rubinoff, yeah.
Let's go for a walk through town.
Yeah.
And the only 2 stores that were open were like garage sales inside. It was just like, this is what we have, like kind of like a thrift store, but with like, hey, I got a shipment of soccer balls, and
Where's he going?
I don't know, dude. I feel
This is crazy.
I feel like Chris Hansen's gonna pop out at any minute.
Man, the energy has been wild since we started this.
I'm frantic, bro.
Jesus.
I'm frenetic.
What are you drinking? Chinese beer? We're
Yeah,
talking
this is
about
a goddamn
American.
American
Little
show
thing
we're
to-
doing
oh,
here.
Let's see what I got American.
My
Comes
God.
back with Corona. That's at least a fucking continent. I'll give you that.
Why do you have one random Chinese beer in here? And what happened to this place? The last time I was here, it was all nice and set up.
All right, 6 point. That'll be good. It was all nice. I don't, because I let my friends stay and whatever. It's not about me.
Somebody was sleeping in here?
In the other room.
That
But
guy
then
must
I
have a
moved all
lot
the
going on.
boxes out. Wow, look at this.
So this is Cuba, Missouri.
Wow.
And this is like, you've seen all of what I've showed you is like all of Cuba, Missouri. Beautiful little town, but like I said, all the stores were like, there was a couple other things, but they were closed. And the stores were just like
Football games at night. Everybody goes to the high school football game.
It's like fucking Americana, dude. It was great. Beautiful. And we were walking home from that bar.
Yeah.
Remember? And the guy saw the cameras. He's like, "What are you guys filming?" We're like, we're doing a documentary on Route 66 or whatever." That's like
Told everybody travel documentary.
Yeah, that's what he kept saying. Travel documentary.
Keep the paparazzi away.
And
Documentary is better than a TV show.
yeah, it's just like easy. You're like,
Yeah, you ever show up and see like a film? Like, what are you guys doing? Like commercial? Like, oh.
yeah.
That's what they got to tell you. I'm like, wait, why is Donald Glover here?
Why you need 15 trailers for a commercial?
Yeah, something's off.
So it was very like a guy would come out. Once we hit Cuba, I think we hit Cuba on like day 4 or something like that.
Yeah.
That really changed our perspective of
Why?
all of it. Dude, we went to that bar and hung out at that fucking bar and met people with like, just different backgrounds, but it was just this very connected like fiber of like who they are as people. And it was very like, one guy's like, I'm sitting there talking, he's like, I'm a Democrat, I fucking whatever. He's like, I come and hang out at this bar and we know just not to fucking talk politics. We hang
Old
the fuck
school.
out.
Smart.
Cuba's really the first stop where like really where Route 66 like really starts.
By the way, they have that same theory in Cuba. Like a couple times, like, I know you're American. I know it's not you.
Yeah, like,
I'm like, all
he
right,
was just
cool.
like, yeah, we don't fucking talk. Like, let's get the. We didn't used to do this. Why are we doing this now? We're all here. We come here because they got good pizza.
You
and-
come for the pizza.
Yeah,
You
we-
don't come for to fucking tell someone Trump's an idiot.
Yeah, it's like we can sit here and smoke. He's like, I'm outnumbered here, baby. He's like, we just don't fucking talk about it. That's all.
Wow.
Had 2
I wonder
teeth in
how
his
much
head.
of a Democrat he was.
Yeah.
That's. I mean, it's very true.
I
They
wear
say I'm
collared
crazy
shirts
because I don't think
from
black
time
should be
to time.
hung. You're like, oh, I wear collared shirts at that time. People call me a homo.
I wore a sweater once,
Sweater vest.
so they call me a Democrat.
Yeah. But it was just that's when we walked out of there and then dude, we were just walking down the street and this guy goes, "You filming something?" We're like, "Yeah," and he's got a fucking snake around his neck.
Pulled a
He's
steak out of his
and he
trunk.
goes,
Out of his car?
Yeah, he goes, "I'm not allowed to keep him in the house. My wife hates them." But he does therapy snakes. He was
For
a
veterans.
veteran, and now for kids with, like mood disorders or whatever, like in school.
Yeah.
They do therapy lizards and snakes, and he just told us this story. where,
Therapy
like,
lizards.
Well, people can't have if you kind of
Therapy snakes.
That's what I call my
I think
dick.
I got a partner for Whitney Cummings.
I'm gonna scare the shit out of you kids. Nah, he was really cool.
I'll give you something to be scared about.
You think you're freaking out now? Where do you get this boa python around your neck?
You're upset because your dad beats you. He can't swallow you whole.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's very. So what is it about day 4 that opens you
this
up?
place because the first place was
was the
Chicago, which
first-
is now a huge city.
Yeah.
St. Louis, kind of same thing. St. Louis had the main street that was like trying to hold on to the kitschy Route 66ness, but
Yeah.
it was still
But St. Louis is a major town.
We
It's
didn't go to
amazing.
the Arch, did we?
No.
Huh.
You see it coming in.
Yeah, we saw it.
Did
yeah,
we?
Yeah.
We saw it on the bus with Colin and I forget if it was Colin and Ryan or Ryan and Renazizi, but yeah, you see it. You're like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, pretty lame. Attraction,
Yeah, it's
to
like
be
I don't
honest.
know. Well, yeah, it's
Just
like
an arch.
you travel so much, like oh, that's a thing. But yeah, this was the first like super small town we hit,
Cuba, Missouri.
dude, and we got to the
Perfect
motel.
night.
3 a.m. They left a fire going for us at the fire pit. Like they text us
In
like,
the
hey,
middle?
what? Like in the middle of like
Like a little fire pit.
they had,
That's
like, a
how you do
fire
it
pit.
out there, Ari. I'm telling you.
They're like, well, hopefully we'll load up the fire. Hopefully it's still going. Well, by the time you get in, dude, keys, not key cards, like keys. Under the mats. You're in rooms 101 to 110.
Because
and
they're like,
all the
we're not
key-
going to be there because it'll be too late.
Oh, we're gone. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. The keys are under the
Anybody
mat.
could've been in there.
It was like fucking
Small town, baby.
That's
yeah.
very cool. And you talk to people.
Yeah.
Did you
Talk to
see
everybody.
any difference of talking to people on camera versus off camera?
Not super. Not really. Everybody.
No, they were pretty genuine all around.
Yeah, everybody really wanted to tell you
Nobody
their
was
story.
hamming it up
Yeah.
or anything like that.
Why
How about
me
it? How about
to
in
the-
yourselves?
What's that?
How about in yourselves? Did you see any difference in yourselves when you're talking to people without the camera there?
For sure.
For sure. Yeah.
It took a while to get used to that.
To like, because like,
Yeah.
I mean, during this thing, we didn't know. We kind of just set out to be like, let's film the shows and some of the stuff on the bus and hang in, and then it kind of grew and grew to this thing where it's like, there's fucking 3 or 4 cameras rolling.
Wow.
From like morning to night, essentially, till after the shows. So it's like the cameras are running from like 9 a.m. to fucking
I was in news
Midnight.
broadcaster mode for a little bit. Had to shake that.
yeah. He was really.
Delivery.
So what do you do here in town, sir?
Oh.
We're here in Cuba, Missouri, ladies and gentlemen.
It's so funny because how
That's funny.
talented he
That's
is.
funny.
Sometimes he just goes like
Yeah.
he forgets everything that is comes so natural to him, and he gets like a fucking It's
This
so
is me
funny.
every time we're doing a show. I'm starting. He's like, "Hi guys, welcome to You Be Trippin."
Yeah.
It's like, who's that guy? Who the fuck is that guy?
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey everybody, today's episode of You Be Trippin' is brought to you by Shopify.com. Whatever you're trying to do with your online business, Shopify will help you get there. From setting up your platform to connecting with your customers, whatever you want to sell, Shopify will help you do it. For myself, what I'm doing is selling used sex dolls. Yeah, I came right in that fucking mouth. It looks like Christina Pazitsky. I've always wanted to come in her mouth, and this sex doll has helped me get there. It's actually something I was over there at their house real briefly to pick something up from Tom, and I grabbed her jacket out of her closet, and I said, this will help me get it even better. So if you're looking for a used Christina Pazitsky sex doll with my semen in the mouth, look no further than arishaffir.com. Shopify helped me set up my online platform, and they can help you sell the same, whatever you're selling, whether it be online sex dolls or something less usable. Upgrade your business and get the same checkout I use at Shopify. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/trippin, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/trippin to upgrade your selling today. Shopify.com/trippin. Now let's get back to the episode. It was warm out. You did it in the summer.
No, September. Yeah.
Okay.
That was
yeah,
that night in Cuba. It was perfect. It was a perfect night. There was a high school football game, like I said.
You could
the
hear
whole
it.
town
You could
goes
hear
to
the-
it.
Go? No.
We couldn't go because we couldn't. It was tough to get Ubers, and like we can't take a fucking the driver's sleeping, so we're like
Right. It's
we're
tough
kind
to
of
get Ubers.
I mean, tough dude. The town's like it's like well, I don't
Yeah,
know.
why would they
500
have
people.
Ubers there?
Yeah, we
The
Uber
guy's
eat
not working.
something, or we got like Postmates. Because we wanted to
it
do
took like
s'mores.
45 minutes.
Dude, they came from like St. Louis
To go do it.
to go like
Yeah.
to drop off s'more stuff, and it got there like 5. They got there like fucking 2 in the morning.
That's right.
Some of these places you're like, this is not worth your time.
I think it might be.
Me and O'Neill had to take a trip from Salt Lake City into Alta to go skiing. It's 45 minutes. And then the guy just has to turn around and go back. No one's going back from a ski mountain during that time. So it's like, oh, so for $45,
an hour and a half.
Yeah, an hour and a half of driving.
Yeah.
Didn't do that in the city. You say you're going out to Queens or something like that, they freak out.
They go,
on you.
no.
Yeah.
Because they know they're not going to pick someone up to come back in.
That'd be a good game. It's just an Uber for like a month. Sleep where you end. And then just see where it takes you.
I used to do
See
it.
where it
Somebody
takes you.
did that.
Really?
Yeah, somebody on YouTube did that.
Well, they've done like cross country and to like Florida and stuff.
But then they try to get a certain way.
No, they'll just like someone will be
Let
like,
you-
I'm going from New York to LA. Do you want to do it? And like I've seen the guy be like, yeah, fuck it, I'll do it.
Wow. You get to know a guy.
Sure.
It's tough to be like,
Wait,
I'm using
somebody
my
took
phone.
an Uber
like,
across
okay.
country?
It was like for like a YouTube stunt, and the guy's like, he's like, let's see. It was from New York, and this
What'd
like
that cost?
20 whatever. This like I don't know. It wasn't like insane.
You can't get surge price. You can't do it when it rains. You got to call it not when it's raining. It's like it's a month trip. Like, not when it's raining.
But what the fuck was I saying?
Oh, so you couldn't go to like the football games. Couldn't do.
It was
Uber
we were
stuff.
kind of
Yeah.
landlocked there.
You
know?
do also.
We couldn't take the bus over there.
Yeah. You
Steal
can't
the
drive it.
hubcaps on us.
No, yeah, we can't.
The driver has to have a certain amount of time off. People don't understand.
Yeah.
So it's like once they're off, like if you like, hey, I need you, it goes, then the clock starts over with my time off. Mm-hmm. They need what, 10 hours off?
I think it's eight uninterrupted hours
from when they get to the hotel.
From when they park. Yeah, they need 8 hours in a hotel room where you can't even really like. I was kind of under the impression you can't really communicate. You can't be like, hey, can you come do whatever? Our guy played it a little fast and fucking loose.
What was the name of your guy?
He was all right, though.
He was great. He ended up being
All right.
great. What?
Bleep it. I don't want to get him in trouble.
Sure.
Because I think so, just his name. Because I think you get in trouble if you play a fast and
No,
loose.
no. I'm not fast and loose with that.
He was like shooting a gun out the window.
No, he was just like at first we were like, oh, maybe he doesn't speak English because he was just like did not like us. We'd be like, hey, what's up?
He didn't
man?
like Kevin.
He didn't like me.
Really?
He didn't like me.
What?
Loved me. We were boys.
No, not from Jump Street. He didn't. At first,
Jump Street?
I had a heater up there with him. Didn't I?
Love the heater seat. Love the
heater
heater
seat's
seat when
great.
they like coming up here and smoke.
Yeah.
Keep me company.
It's all right.
yeah, he smoked
The
my
jump
last
seat?
fucking cig. I forgot about
Yeah,
that. I go to
yeah,
bed. He
yeah.
smoked. I wake up. He had smoked all my cigs. We're parked somewhere and can't get cigs now.
Was that this when we were on shrooms?
Yeah, I think you were real
What?
fucked up.
Oh, you guys had a good time.
Dude,
Had a good time.
you're rock. It's like it's the closest we're gonna be to fucking rock stars. You're on a tour bus.
Isn't it just like a sleep?
Got up early every morning when we were driving. Me and Tommy Cassidy got
Yeah,
they
would see
some
the-
pretty country.
Yeah,
Oh, you
Got
see,
to
like
drive-
the sunrise and stuff.
Got to drive by the Hoover Dam.
I didn't
Tommy.
do
Wait,
any
wait,
of that
wait.
shit.
You got up, got out of your bunks, went to the middle so you could see out the windows?
Of course.
Do you have
a
the
cup
seats
of
that
coffee.
face each other while you drive that way?
Yeah.
So that way you could both see out, and you're like, oh, look at
Yeah.
that. You could turn around. You're both scouting out both spots.
I
Yeah.
did not do that. I was hungover in my bunk.
You get coffee and make sure to wake up early.
He
Were you already off the sauce?
That was I
didn't
booze
drink
at
the
all.
whole trip.
Didn't drink the whole trip.
Which is like he drops that on me day one. I'm like, what the fuck are we even doing this for? But I respect it. He didn't drink until the last night.
Were you on the Zemps then, or were you like
I
normal?
was on the Zemps.
You were not.
I was.
I was. That helps.
Yeah.
That
I was
helps.
jammed up.
Because like it's hard not to drink on that.
Hard not to drink on that.
On a bus, you're
On
all
the bus.
together,
Oh,
and
yeah.
it's like, yeah, I guess.
Everyone's just hanging out. It's like a traveling fucking treehouse.
Yeah.
Smoked a little weed,
Okay.
Did some shroomies,
some shroomies, some heaters.
little crack.
The only thing that was weird about it was unless I'm remembering a different trip, when the second driver had to come on.
That was a different trip.
It was, huh?
Yeah.
Man.
Second driver had to come in. Why?
We took it another time. We were in the This was another bus.
okay,
Yeah,
okay,
but
okay.
it was the drive was too long, so we had to get a second driver.
Had to
But you have
really
to
jam
fly
it up.
him out, fly him back. It's fucking stupid.
And he's just sleeping in the middle of the bus.
Yeah, he slept on the couch.
No.
It was only one
Absolutely
night.
not.
Then we dropped him off at the airport. We ended up hitting.
You dropped him. Oh,
We ended up hitting like the roof of the airport, and then we took off.
Oh,
and then
yeah,
the
that
cops
guy.
pulled us over because like you just crashed into federal property. Like we have to write a report. You can't just hit an airport
and go.
and then roll.
I forgot about that.
We had to back up and on ramp.
What?
It was crazy. And then 15 minutes later, the cops rolls over. Then you obviously know you got a bunch of fucking, not like we're moving weight, but people got a couple
Got
of
fucking weed in the car,
some weed,
Ari.
a couple of shroomies. So it's like run back, boof that, you know.
So we had to go over to Toronto, and the driver was like, "You should be fine at the border, but like if they mask you, get off. You guys you guys don't have any drugs on here, do you? I'm like, yeah, tons. And he goes, oh, get rid of that. Like,
Have you
okay,
seen my face,
good
sir?
note. Like, what? What do you mean we don't have any drugs? Why would you say that? Why would you even say
Bunch of
that?
Asian kids go running at the back of the bus. Get back here.
One in a sweatshop in the back, an illegal fucking wallet making factory.
Traveled that border crossing in Canada. Those guys fucking have a cup of decaf. Take it easy.
Yeah.
We had one of the
Jesus
crew,
Christ.
one of the director of the film. He slept on the back in the back lounge the whole time because we were gonna have to because we condoed the bunks, which is 2, like one up, one down instead of 3,
It's way better.
and it's way better because they call them condos or coffins, and we were gonna have to
How
coffin.
long ago fit?
We were gonna we were gonna have to coffin the production. We were gonna do all like condos, like everybody.
9 of you. Wait, there's only 4 pods, right?
Yeah, so one of them was going to be 3 stacked.
Did you have the?
For the documentary crew, for the film crew was going to be 3 stacked.
What'd you have in the backpack? Lounge or bed?
Lounge.
Let me see it.
I don't know if I
You
have
gotta
it.
have it.
That was the production office.
That was we weren't allowed back there. That was
You weren't allowed?
not allowed back there, but it was like the one kid slept on that couch,
Yeah.
and then they were just dumping footage. They were backing up footage. It was I don't think I was back there.
Our driver
once.
Paul
I
told.
sat back there. I did a therapy session back there.
Oh yeah, he
Oh,
did.
nice.
Yeah.
Paul told us that it was like there was like on a real band one when the 12 people are filling it up. 12 people. Like you need some space, so it's like the back was the pothead gamers, the front
Sure.
was the drinkers, and you could like leave. If you're in a fight with somebody, you could leave.
You could
them.
get a little bit
You're
of
getting
space.
annoyed by them. It's like I'm going to the other place and still hanging out.
Bert's is nice. He's got that bed back there. He's got his little spot back there.
Bert says he goes, no, I sleep in the bunks with everybody. I've gone in his bus. It's my bed.
The first time
it's
we went
my
out with him,
room.
No, he
It
was
was
in the
before-
bunk with
yeah.
us the first time with the first run we did with him.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was great. Slept really good having him next to me for some reason.
Having Bert next to you?
Yeah.
Because paramedics are nearby.
Yeah, no, if you they might think he's also croaking.
Just having the big dog. It was like having your dad sleeping next to you.
You guys are the same age.
I know, but it just felt, it was comforting.
Sure.
Sleeping next to the big dog.
Yeah, so the bus was like a whole. I mean, it was 9 guys. It was a lot.
guys.
It was and then you're like running and you're filming all day, and then we'd try to shut it down for like an hour or 2 before the show, before
you
sound
did
check.
show.
A lot of nice naps on that, though.
So tell me what that is a cool thing. The bunks are in the middle, in between
yeah.
the lounge and the whatever. So you're like, once you go back there, there's no reason to be back.
And when
there.
you shut that
just
door,
sleep.
it's darkness.
Pull the curtain, close the lights, get the air just right. You have your own little like climate control. You got
Climate
a little
control,
light if
the
you
little
need one.
vents, yeah.
You can charge your phone. You close that
It's
thing.
class.
It's
you
great.
You do the snaps.
Yeah, snap it
Always.
up.
So I can
You're like,
fart in
I'm
there.
good. Wait, tell me. Okay, so after Cuba, then where'd you go? What'd you see? What'd you do? I like the idea.
Yeah, so Cuba.
Is
Jesus
that the
Christ.
lights back there of the football game?
No, that's just
That's a little slice of heaven, Ari.
that's
That's
a
what
little
that is
slice
right
of heaven,
there.
dog.
That's a sunset in Cuba, Missouri.
Where do we go after? Where was it after Cuba?
Good luck.
How'd you decide where to stop?
Well, routing agents, were like, hey, here's a venue you can play in a town that has more than 500 people.
When use this?
This is the Vic in Chicago.
Oh yeah, I was like, I recognize this.
Yeah,
one.
that's the Vic
I
in
think
Chicago.
after Cuba
How
we
great
didn't
was
do a
the
show.
Vic?
The Vic's a fucking. I mean, to start it off there, and Chicago was like one of the first live shows we ever did.
When did you do it?
September.
Of what? This past year?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
4 months ago or whatever.
Dude, I went there, and the day I got there, everyone's being weird and like, what's going on? Why aren't you being helpful? Like, hey, the guy who was helping you died a week ago.
Jesus.
We're all actually pretty heartbroken. No one knows anything.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that guy ruled too. And it was like, all right. Well, we got to film a special. It was like Sal's special. But I'm like,
Sal did the Vic.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
also
yeah, yeah.
like I remember that guy. He was great. Jeremy, I think.
After like
OKC?
St. Louis, Tulsa, and Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
Tulsa, Oklahoma City. These are
Bricktown
cow towns.
comedy clubs. Those are like not Route 66.
OKC Bricktown rules. Tulsa's newer. OKC Bricktown fucking
Great,
rules.
great club.
Yeah, it was
Great
very
green room.
not. I mean,
Wish they hadn't gotten rid of the game. Do they have still have the game room next door? The game bar?
I don't
They made it into a cocktail bar.
think so. Yeah, these were. We ended up staying in one of them because they were only 90 minutes apart. OKC and Tulsa.
Yeah, they're
like
right
that. So it
there.
was like,
They're right there.
they
They're
were
good if you're
super
doing
close.
one-nighters.
But Oklahoma City, when we got there, the fucking state fair was going on.
Perfect.
So we hit the Oklahoma State Fair.
What?
Dude.
Perfect. What'd you do?
I grew up going to state fairs, and dude, it was the Pennsylvania State Fair. It is identical to the fucking Oklahoma State Fair.
Funnel cakes.
Funnel cakes, corn
turkey
dogs.
You get a big turkey leg?
No
We
big
seen
turkey
'em.
leg. We seen them.
Okay.
It was, dude. It must have been.
That's my jam.
Must have been 980 degrees
That
out.
was brutal.
Drove through
It was
Cherokee.
like
We're
being at
playing
an
the
air
games.
show. Yeah, played the games.
Got an airbrushed hat. It was a fucking good, clean American fucking fun.
You got what? Airbrushed a shirt. What'd you get?
I airbrushed a hat, Kippy hat.
Put Tina on it.
I heart
From a
Dom.
girl. Yeah, we felt like little kids. It was fun.
You got any pics of that? That sounds great. At least you guys are willing to, like, what a lot of people aren't willing to do. Like, I've been on the road with Big J. He's a fucking hotel stay only guy to the point where he's like, I'm bringing an Xbox.
That's crazy.
And it's
to
like,
me.
well, I want to get out. And in Jay's defense, when I'm like, hey, I found something to do, he's like, okay, then let's do it.
Yeah, we never really got to do anything like that.
There's my
'cause-
Kippy hat.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh, wow.
We never really get to do anything like that when we're touring
is it?
regularly because we do one-nighters, so we're in and out.
Wait, that's your bus?
That's
was
the bus. It was from 19 fucking 80. That's the crew.
What a, it's all colored, too.
Yeah,
It's a
blue
sweet bus, man.
Looks like a sunset.
Inside was a little jammed up, but it was sweet.
Yeah, inside, dude, the seats were
Did you have the
ripped.
camera extended once you
No, we
landed?
didn't. No, there was. It wasn't a.
What was that? Hooray for the riffraff?
So this is another stop. This was in Amarillo, Texas. There was a county fair going on, and we went to the. Yeah, let me take.
Yeah,
a
what was
screenshot.
she? She was like the queen
No,
of the
I'll
county
just-
or something
I'll
like
just
that.
extend it.
She was the
Oh, when you were asking,
head of horses or something. What was she?
she
Head
was
of
like the queen of the
horses.
fair.
The
or
queen
something.
of the
The fair queen? Look at that.
I think she
Pretty
might have been
cool.
the fair queen.
You guys should have filmed this for a documentary or something.
We did. What are you talking
What?
about?
Really? When's it out?
out right now.
Ah, that's so cool.
Unless you
I'm gonna
screw
watch
me
it.
on the release date already.
Is it on YouTube?
You release this next
YouTube?
week.
Comes out tomorrow.
Yeah. Waste it completely.
So we went here, dude. There was pig races. This was like
Alaskan pig race?
Alaskan pig race. That sounds like a sex move.
It's an Alaskan pig.
I was a county fair in OC, Orange County. I went to an Alaskan pig race. Like, they run, jump over hurdles, and keep going.
This,
Why are they
these were
Alaskan?
baby pigs.
Baby pig, little small pigs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe them. I
They
don't
have
know.
pigs in
I didn't
Alaska?
check their ID. I don't know where they were from. You're just looking at my Instagram.
I wanted to get that one again. I
Here,
don't know where
just
it
go to
was.
my page.
Oh, that I'm scrolling. I was like, why do you have just a video of Tyler Fisher? Like, oh, you're following.
Hey, big fan.
You're following him.
So that's the end. I mean,
There
that's
we
whatever.
go.
That's the end of it. But there's some.
Oh, so this is the whole. No.
That's when we got to the end.
Oh, okay.
There-
I
there's
want to
the-
see these.
Yeah. So that was she was the head. She got nominated. It's also very weird for us
Nominated for an Emmy?
as comedians, right? First, and then like also East Coasters.
Yeah.
That it's like we get dropped into this world, this county fair, where this woman is like an elected official of the county fair to help spread the Western way, like the cowboy way of life,
Rodeo queen. That's what
rodeo
she
queen,
was.
and for us to think
She was
like,
a rodeo queen.
For immediately to just be like, this is fucking a joke, right?
You're
Like,
retarded.
you
Yeah.
immediately want to do that, but then you're like, oh no, this is these
Serious business.
serious
out there,
business.
dog.
This is these people's
She's like,
lives.
no, I campaigned all year for Rodeo Queen.
Yeah, and she's like, I have to pass the torch on to another girl this year, and it was just like very much.
Wait.
Somebody made
wait,
those for
wait,
us.
wait. Where was this?
Cookies.
That was in Tulsa, I believe. So
Oh boy!
How good are
Oh boy!
Yeah,
the
she-
greatest
Bricktown.
candy bar, almost underrated
Payday?
in America.
Payday?
The Payday. My favorite.
You're
For years, I was
crazy.
campaigning for a bite-sized payday, and the world paid off, and now they have them.
Bite-sized payday.
What?
Bite-sized payday.
pretty good.
They need them. They all have those crackles. I got it. Crackles good. I don't want a Mr. Good Bar. I want a payday mini.
Mr. Goodbar sucks.
Mr. Good Bar sucks. This ain't the fucking World War II.
Crackle can kick rocks too.
Crackle's the best of that whole bag.
You think so?
What is better in that bag?
Hey, crunch. Ain't
Nestle
crackle.
Crunch. Yeah, Nestle
I mean,
Crunch.
Crunch
talking
takes it for me. That's not even close.
Crunch, yeah, Crunch. But then Crackle, but then like Special Dark, kick rocks.
Sure.
Unless you're way into dark chocolate, that's your only option.
Yeah, but as a kid, when you got that, you were like, "What the
Oh,
fuck?"
dude, I might as well
Might as well some
fucking
black
might as well
licorice.
started working at a factory with one of those things. Start drinking black coffee. Did the all the fucking barbecue stuff?
Oh, this is the home of the 72-ounce steak.
yeah, that's
that's
where
the cup.
that's not the 72-ounce steak. That was just we.
That's
just
the
had
cup.
That's the cup.
Had the
You
regular
have
meat.
that still.
I got it, baby. I got a bunch of them.
I mean, that's nice. The chick doesn't make you throw that away.
No, they're nice.
That's
Man.
why you marry a gal like that. Hey,
why I married
just
her.
get married. Don't let her leave. Oh, shit.
Never.
I don't wear a ring, ladies.
By the way, this is so fun. Just the kitschiness of it. This sign everywhere, the 66.
It's everywhere. Like anywhere that had it, we would go and fucking. It's like it's kind of their identity. You know what I mean? Like it was what put Cuba, Missouri, or whatever on the map, and they're still holding on to it. You know what I mean?
This is bus life.
Tommy
Yeah.
C.
Look at Cassidy.
It's bus
Chilling.
life.
Staring at his phone, not looking out the window. Not the kids are.
Not appreciating it.
The window is great.
Dude. Cruising through
When you're daytime, because a lot of times you drive nighttime. So
Yeah.
you have nothing to see.
we scheduled it so we had about half and half for
Really?
footage and like to have stuff to do. It's like we wanted to experience all of it as much as we could. So it's like we build in off days of like, hey, we're gonna be here and we have to kill a fucking day in Amarillo, Texas, or whatever. You know,
Is this a doll of some kind or a voodoo thing?
That's a Han Solo.
It's a Han Solo.
Yeah, somebody gave it to me to show.
Well, guess what? They got it on air.
There's a G.I. Joe
those
back
are my
there, too.
Cheez-Its. Don't touch them.
God damn, this is fun.
It was genuinely like the funnest
Did you start fighting?
2 weeks.
No, not one fight.
One fight.
One argument.
Not
Argument,
one fight,
not a
except one.
fight.
I mean, yeah.
One argument.
What
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
what?
He was
Close
being
quarters,
a
bro.
dickhead.
No, it was how we had to film a podcast. We had to film a pod. What else were you thinking? What other fight were you thinking?
I didn't remember what it was.
2!
I mean, yeah. No, we had to film a podcast on the road. And now it's like, you know, there's a lot of pressure on me, the start of this thing. Being that, like, I helped.
You drove it. I mean, you really were like, we should do this.
I was like, we should do it. We should fucking try it. Then it's like, when it gets there and there's 9 guys and you're like, holy fuck, like, this is now a fucking thing.
You
And he
can't
was
just
trying to
bail.
make it easy, just shooting the pod in one cam, and I wanted 2 cams or something like that. And I put my foot down. Sometimes I can put my foot down. I caused a big fight.
Yeah.
Didn't get my
Well,
way
it's just
either.
like, the big fight comes from, I go.
You look at
The red light got to be on. I was like, oh, shit, it's off.
Yeah, you're good.
You know how scary it is when I looked up before and it's like the red light's off? I'm like, "Grr," and then you don't want to alert the Rob Lowe sitting there. And you don't want to like act unprofessional.
Hey,
Like,
when you had Rob Lowe, were you doing all this stuff too? You're running around?
yeah, a little bit.
That's so funny. You didn't get somebody in here just for that day?
I'm unprofessional. By profession, I'm unprofessional.
Man. So you're like on your
DIY.
knees on the ground pulling wires and stuff like
No,
that?
it was a 2-person one, so it's usually
he's
set up for 2.
Set up here. You
Yeah.
can,
It's funny.
But yeah, he was also like, "Can I smoke a cigar in your place?" I'm like, "Brother, it's the only reason I've ever wanted to do this pod is so Rob Lowe could smoke a cigar
That's
right
pretty
where you're
good.
sitting in that chair."
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
He smokes cigars?
Yeah.
he didn't ask us.
I was like, "Do you need one?" He goes, "I got Cubans." I'm like, "I got Cubans too, Rob Lowe."
He probably came in here and figured he could smoke in here.
Yeah, hey, let me up the resale value
It
on this
took
dump.
a month for the smell to get out.
Sure.
I had to buy
Lingers.
30 things of fucking whatever baby powder.
Pro
Not ba-
tip: cook bacon right out.
cook bacon,
Burn
Yeah.
popcorn.
Yeah,
and then it soaked.
it's just that takes it. Open the windows, cook some bacon, set a fire alarm off. You're out.
You guys should do a book of pro tips.
We were thinking about it. We got
book
some
of pro
stuff how to live
tips?
like a dirtbag.
Ooh, that's
Yeah,
pretty
like
good.
cook bacon to do that. You know, obviously the lighter for to like the match to take up poop smell.
Hate
Yeah.
that.
You
But
don't
it's
like
better than that. It does somehow suck it up.
It makes it worse.
Worse.
Yeah, he's crazy. He's a
Wait,
crazy.
no,
person.
that's crazy.
This is why we fight.
How can it make it
Because
worse?
it's a sulfur smell. It makes the poop smell bad.
So, okay, let me just get this straight. I want to get your point.
Go ahead.
There's poop smell.
Poop smell.
You go like this,
Yeah.
and then blow it out.
Yeah.
There's sulfur smell. You leave the room. Someone else walks in. 40 seconds later,
Uh-huh.
their experience is worse than someone who, same situation, you leave, don't light anything, leave. They walk in 40 seconds later. Whose experience is worse?
And they're both not great, but especially if it's me.
Yeah.
Well, like you also don't like doing it, but it's like you should do it it's for the other person. It's not for you.
Oh,
I
it's
think
not
it's
for
worse
you.
when you walk
I
in.
know.
it
But so I'm
smells.
saying he goes.
Also,
I
I,
don't
like the
that it
sulfur
smells.
smell,
Yeah,
but
I
not.
hate
But
the
only
sulfur
when you light it. It's like cheese. It's like a cheese sandwich
Those,
on
I
a
mean,
plane. It's gotta
I'm
be
off
your
the
own cheese
heater.
sandwich.
That's the best cig. An old school, a match.
You
That-
taste the first
oh,
one.
that first
It's
two
like a
drags.
Get that- yeah, there's a
that'll
little
put some
chemical in
hair
there.
on your fucking balls.
Diaz used to, you know, you pack a pack down,
Yeah.
so there's a little like divot.
The
And
paper.
Diaz was like, that's the crack divot.
Yeah.
And then you just put crack in there, smoke that, and then when the cops show up, like, what are you doing? Like, what do you mean, nothing? Cigarette.
A coolie, they're called.
Oh, really? That's also a derogatory term for Indians.
Is it a coolie?
Coolie.
Sounds like it'd be cool.
In like Indians from like India,
Really?
in like England.
They call them coolies?
Yeah, I don't know how it's spelled.
Maybe we should probably stop repeating it.
I'm talking about crack.
I don't know what this guy. I don't know what this old guy's talking about. I'm talking about crack over here.
Coolly derogatory is a
Oh, that's pretty
pejorative
good.
term used for. Oh, there we go. Nice. Used for low-wage laborers, typically those of Indian or Chinese descent.
16th century. That's old school.
Old school European traders. Nice. Look at these fucking coolies in this one in Trinidad.
Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah.
Same one place, right?
I went there February last year for my birthday.
Why is it called Trinidad and Tobago?
Got that.
What?
I got that fucking hat. And,
The furry thing? The feathers? Yeah. That's from Trinidad?
yeah. This is my hat, Shadow Tribe.
Well, these things definitely on Route 66. I'll tell you that much.
Get out of here with that. We're talking about America.
Yeah, what the fuck? You bring this island? You fucking voodoo?
What?
Do they wear that?
This was my outfit for
What'd you do?
Carnival.
Oh.
No, this is too much. I couldn't do it then. I can't do it now.
Be a long day in the office wearing that thing all
It's
day.
a lot. It's a lot. Wait, let's get back to it.
Sure.
Okay. Help me out.
One minor skerfuffle between us, but that was it.
Yeah.
It was
pretty
done
early.
after a couple of minutes.
Okay.
Fourth
Yeah.
day, fifth day, maybe something like that. First half of the trip.
We got along incredibly well
Yeah.
for 9 guys on a bus. Everybody did their
That's
thing.
also like
Everybody
there
was cool.
the guy we had help us, like tour manager or whatever you want to call it. He didn't really know everybody. The crew didn't know everybody. And man, the fact that everybody came together and there was no like, this is fun, but that guy sucks type thing.
Everybody got along. It was
Everybody
awesome.
genuinely got along. Like,
And we were all boys at the end of it.
yeah, it was like, oh fuck, I don't want this
It's
to
got to
end.
be like summer camp.
Yeah,
It's
you're
got to
like,
be. It's got to make you
Hey
closer,
man, write
right?
me. We're gonna get back together next
was.
month.
Did you ever go?
Oh, there was separation anxiety after it was done. When it was done and the crew was gone, we saw them like a month later because they also filmed the Are You Garbage and Friends, and it was like seeing your buddies from summer camp.
Yeah, like in your hometown where you're like, whoa, what are you doing here?
Yeah.
Dude, the group chat was buzzing. Still buzzes up from every
Yeah,
now
it
and then.
pops
What's
up every once in a
guys?
while.
I'll tell you this, I still have it pinned. That's how much I miss it.
Wow.
If you're looking for a good time in the summer, load the fam up and head
It's fun to
down
see a
Route
group
66.
text coming out of nowhere. The fucking 999 group text.
Yeah, that'll chime up
That'll
every
pop
now
up
and
every
then.
once in a while too.
One of the greatest days of my life.
Wait, what is? Hold on. Let me see the text you just sent. It was so fun.
Me? It was the picture of you.
Yeah, who sent it?
I
Yeah,
sent it.
yeah,
sleeping.
yeah.
I found it on my phone.
Jesus.
Or the Rat King.
I was gone.
That was at that Airbnb
I had
that
the
had
America
2 TVs.
shorts.
You been drinking tonight, sir?
No.
Holy shit.
Nah, mostly hot dogs. That's also a Saratoga water, I believe. You were misquoting it as a Pepsi.
I had a Pepsi Zero. Is
No.
it
You also had
water?
a Slurpee.
That's a Saratoga. That's something.
That's a water?
Yeah.
But it's. Oh, you're right. It's clear.
You had a Slurpee somewhere.
Look at the
We
Phillies.
ordered from McDonald's or something. We ordered Uber Eats from McDonald's.
Yes, we
Look
did.
at those eyes.
Dude, that's as open as your eyes ever were
we
after
were
9
so
p.m.
fucking lit up. We rode the bull.
I forgot. You rode the
Rode
boat,
the
took
bull.
your shirt off, and immediately got kicked off.
No. I'm like, He goes, try again. Do it right. Let me try again at least. Okay. And then you went through Vegas.
Yeah, so which isn't Route
Amarillo,
66.
Albuquerque. Did you go through Albuquerque?
Albuquerque.
So the bus broke down
What?
In Albuquerque.
What?
between Albuquerque and Flagstaff.
Oh, I wish you guys had done a documentary about this.
We did. It's out now on YouTube.
What? Oh, that's great. That's on YouTube.com?
It's on Vimeo. Go
.com?
check it out.
Bus broke down in Albuquerque. A little
What?
crusty at night.
Yeah, so
out
you
there.
were parked up in Albuquerque. That's like
Albuquerque's like stray dogs normal.
Yeah.
That's like desert rat shit. That's like crack. Like, dude, you just look out the window. They start scurrying and getting closer and closer. You're like, so the driver comes back after the show. We go out. We're very cool. We did the El Rey Theater, I believe.
Yes.
Something like that. An old school theater downtown, and buses parked out back. There, we went to a. Did you come to there was a speakeasy. You go in through a bodega. Dude,
I didn't.
You open up the cooler. Like the walk-in cooler.
Oh, it's a derogatory term for Indian immigrants.
I don't know what you're talking about.
the 17th century.
And then you go downstairs into like a speakeasy bar. So we were hanging out there. Albuquerque.
That's so cool.
And
so cool.
You know, bus calls. You've been on the road. You have like bus calls. Like, all right, bus calls midnight. Wheels up 12:15.
So the way it works, right? The way it works is like, hey, when do you want to leave? So it's like, hey, we're in Chicago. We only have a 2-hour trip. Let's stay till the bars are closed.
Yeah.
So we'll leave at 3:30 so we can sleep. If you're not there, he's not checking on you.
Yeah, no. You're just on. You're on $1 million bus parked in the fucking.
Yeah.
In the
You gotta take
back
an Uber.
the back
The guy
alley.
gets in,
he's going.
assumes you're sleeping, and goes.
Yeah.
He's out.
So let's say bus call was kind of pretty late. I think bus call was at like 1 or 2 p.m. 1 or 2 a.m.
Yeah.
And bus driver gets back. We all start. He would get back a half hour before and whatever.
In Albuquerque?
Albuquerque, start firing up the bus. So when we got there, we were all ready. But I get there, and he's got like the side open. He's got the back open, and he's like,
Bad
we
news.
ain't going nowhere. He goes,
Brakes.
I can't get the pressure in the brakes to stay. We could try it, but I don't think so. And I'm like, dude, if you don't think so.
I don't know anything about it.
Yeah.
If you don't think so, I'm going off you.
Yeah,
Nice fiery crash
he
in the
got
desert.
something up. He's like, I got it reading, but I don't trust it. I go, well, then if you don't trust it, I don't trust it.
But you have a show the next day?
Show the next night in Flagstaff.
In Gallup?
That's right.
You did a show in Flagstaff?
Yeah.
Beautiful
Town. Not a great show. We all kind of fucking hate it.
Real nice town, though.
Beautiful town. Fun crowd. It was just,
Very Denver-y.
yes.
Colorado.
Like mountains in the back.
So
kind of.
now let me ask you, did you have any need to go to up here?
Mount Kilimanjaro?
No, Monument Valley, where the Grand Canyon is. You were very close to the Grand Canyon.
No, we
No,
weren't.
we were like, I think the closest we ever were was
We were
like
a couple
4
hours,
hours
yeah.
from the Grand Canyon. Maybe I'm wrong. I
we
don't
were
know.
going to do that.
We just didn't have the time.
Oh, yeah.
But, so we have to stay the night in Albuquerque
On the bus.
on the bus because
On
we
the
don't have
side of the
hotel
street.
rooms. So he comes and he's like
Guys, we're an hour and a half away from Grand Canyon.
Really?
Yeah.
in Flagstaff.
Yeah.
Damn. I would have
That's the bad part of the Grand Canyon. I don't want to see that shit. Give me the moneymaker.
Everybody knows the
just
good
a
parts on
hole.
the Canadian side.
That's just a fucking glorified vagina.
So we fucking, he's like, all right, well, we can't, no one's coming till the morning.
Wow. Yeah, right.
And he goes, I'm out. I'm going back to my fucking hotel room.
We slept
So
on the
he goes
bus.
back to the hotel room. We had one hotel.
Did you at all think, hey, you're lying in order to, you just want to sleep more?
No.
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 He was all business.
He was,
this
dude.
guy.
He was like, I mean, dude. He had the gloves on. He was digging through the engine. Like it wasn't like
That's her job.
guys.
Their
Like
job is to get it going.
he tried to fix it and couldn't.
Yeah.
So then we're like, all right, fuck. So we wake up. We sleep on the bus that night. Dude, it's just like you pull the curtains down and just hope like no one starts trying to like fiddle with the door. You're sitting in a fucking. I mean, I don't know how
bunch
expensive.
of crust punks.
Those things are
lingering
a million or hundreds of thousands of
We stopped to
dollars.
Springfield, Missouri, and there's like skater punks. We're like, you guys in a band? We're like, oh, no.
Yeah.
Like, anybody famous there? Like, no. But I get it attracts the idea that it probably is.
But the one cool thing
Probably
is that
cash and drugs on there.
they are pretty unassuming when they're parked and the lights are off and the things are pulled. You just kind of like, you walk by, you go, maybe, it looks like it could be like a bunch of like tourists on it type.
Dude, we
bus.
saw one in Minneapolis, I think. Maybe Chicago. I think Minneapolis. And it was like the bus was parked and it's pushed out. Only
The
when it's
slides.
parked. Yeah. And so there's not much space between the sidewalk and the door, between the bus and door. And drug dealers were just doing drug deals there.
No shit.
But they didn't know. We were just like, I mean, this far from them, watching their hands and what. I mean,
had
it was
no
all
idea.
tinted, and it was like looking at these drug deals.
They're kind of unassuming.
unassuming.
You don't assume anyone's in there.
Yeah.
They look like, because you pull the curtains down and they have blinds in the front and the door, like everything kind of closes down.
Wow.
So we wake up in the morning, can't fucking get, now we're like trying to get cars and vans, but
Because you got to like,
we got to get
Gotta
there.
show.
I think it's like a 5-6, like a drive. It's like a 6-hour drive.
Yeah.
yeah.
Shows at 7 or whatever. Who
Like,
knows?
by 2, we have to be going.
Yes.
Oh,
And they didn't know if
by-
the part was going to
yeah.
be there. They have to source the part, this, that, the other
So
thing.
we have to drive
What
it-
did that end up costing? Do you remember how much it was to fix that?
Couple grand.
Did you go to Prescott? No way, you went to
Looked
Prescott, did you?
expensive.
No.
Damn, Prescott rules.
Well, this is when we were in crunch time. This is no off days, show a night rides. Like this is like we're running and gunning the back half of this thing.
Okay. Oh, wow. What? So you didn't have any days off anymore?
No days off anymore. This is like we're in the fucking
Flagstaff.
show,
Albuquerque to
drive,
Flagstaff.
drive, show, drive.
There. Yeah, wow.
It was a hump.
It was a lot.
We got there right in time for the show, I believe.
Really?
We pulled up right
Wait,
in
so
time.
what? How did he fix it? What happened?
So we
Got the part.
have to drive to the drive with the shoddy brakes, following a guy
Ooh, shoddy.
to a garage. They get it jacked up, find it, whatever. Maybe 3-4 hours it took. We went and got lunch, something like that.
Yeah.
I pooped my pants.
Yeah. Can we play a portion of this?
Yeah.
The music though.
What music? Rights?
Yeah.
Play it. We'll figure it out. They'll figure
The
it
hell
out.
was that?
You sure?
Well,
Now you'll get jammed up.
then they'll mute it.
But the music's in the background. It's like bedding music to it, kind
Yeah.
of.
How'd you get the rights to the music?
We don't. He just kind of put it in for the edit. Let's try it. If it doesn't work, we'll pull
They'll
it.
edit it out. Yeah.
I think it's good enough to try.
You can't. You wouldn't be able to hear us talking though.
Yeah, you will.
Or if it doesn't work, we won't use it or whatever.
Yeah, just play your put it on not mute, whatever that's called.
Yeah.
It's not mute.
Hold on. Give me a second here. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Here it is.
Damn, you look disgusting. This is like in election when they freeze the phrase.
Yeah, that's
on
a bad
the
look.
lady.
That's
Yeah.
a bad look for the kid.
Are those Tide Pods behind you?
Those are Tide Pods behind me.
Why?
I have them after breakfast.
So when you went to the venues, you could do your laundry at the venue?
No, I don't know why we had those.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's it.
somebody had to do laundry, so we got them for the bus. Maybe
Oh, it's the best doing the laundry as the show's going on.
This video is playing on an external app.
You guys got donut shop pods?
Yeah, we fucking splurged.
Is it going?
It says screen mirroring. This video is playing on an external display.
What? Oh, there it is.
All right.
I'm muted.
Fuck.
Oh wait.
It is unmuted. This guy's fucking bonkos.
Does it all.
I feel like I'm doing a fucking. So this is
I'm not professional.
with a fucking mad scientist. Little bit of background.
This is a remote tech control.
Wait, see if it plays first.
Yeah, save it, please. Nope.
Nah.
Damn. Okay, well,
You don't got the
narrate it
audio?
anyway. I think the audio is being fed in, but I should be able to listen to it.
Is the TV on?
What do you mean?
I meant the volume. Hey, don't give me guff.
Deflect.
You fucking asshole.
Deflection.
I feel like I'm calling in a drone strike.
It was a dumb question. The TV is on.
I meant the audio, assholes. I didn't fucking come to your slum to be fucking ridiculed.
Turn it off and turn it on again.
Someone blowing it.
Damn. All right.
Anyway, I shit my pants.
So, Foley shits himself.
Play it for me right now.
Yeah.
Unplug it.
I can send it to you, and if they want to drop it in.
No.
Hold on. Pull it back from the beginning. So I find out that he shit himself, and he doesn't think anyone knows. The garage.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
He smells it. All right, sounds good. They're getting the bus.
I had to check.
Jacked up now. I think I'll know more in hopefully 20.
See how bad it was.
What?
Hey, how are you? I didn't know he was fucking filming me.
I mean, I have what I think happened. I'm curious as to what do you want to get out in front of these things?
He's got denial face. He's like trying to figure it out.
These are dangerous questions.
He's like, what do you know? What do you know?
That's when you.
Rubinoff knows already.
Unfortunately, they are.
He's still in the same shorts.
Dude, that's fucking disgusting.
Hang on. Resources
Unless you
were
were
limited.
wearing plastic underwear, which I do not think you wear.
It didn't go through.
No, dude, that's insane.
You didn't change?
I'm telling you, it did
I didn't
not
need
get
to.
the outer layer. What you may know is
By the time this goes up, I can send you the finished version of it.
What do you mean you didn't need to?
it didn't soak through to the shorts.
But the underwear still,
Well,
underwear changed.
I threw the underwear out.
Just continue to continue.
Upper atmosphere. It stayed within the molten core of the budgie. The shorts were a little wet. On the other hand, didn't make it.
He had to throw them out of the bed.
Por el camino del desierto.
what a fucking.
The one-handed
I'm
wing.
out of this.
I had to go to the little shop and
I've seen you go to the bathroom a lot. I've never
use their
seen
bathroom.
you walk out with that.
It was bad. Remember you asked me was I on the Ozempics? The Ozempics was killing me the whole trip. I had diarrhea the whole trip.
What? Oh, Ozempic gives you diarrhea?
Yeah.
Is that how you lose weight? Wow.
Fucks you up.
I mean, listen, we've all had bubble farts. It turns out.
Sure.
That's what happened. I sharted.
Wow.
I sharted, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow. God damn it, bro. That sucks. That fucking sucks.
But he shit himself, and then
All right, move on.
Luke,
Go back to Cuba.
our producer Luke, new guy Luke, let him sit with it, filmed it all, and then he came up to me a few hours later. Was like, "Dude, I have some information. I'm not sure I should share with you." And I go, "Dude, I understand.
Your job is to share.
I go, if it's in the vein of comedy, you have to tell me. Like if
And he
if
goes,
it." And he went.
It is in the vein of comedy.
He goes, Foley shit himself. So then we sit on it for halfway to Flagstaff, and I wait until the cameras start running, and I go, So he had thought he got away with
this
it.
documentary you decided to
This
make.
documentary that's out now on Vimeo.
Now on
Yeah.
YouTube. Vimeo?
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
Not on Vimeo.
It's on X.
YouTube.
The unedited poop footage is on Vimeo.
Yeah, that's behind a paywall. But so he thought he got away with it for a handful of hours.
What?
Called him on it, and then we just ended up having all of that footage.
Just a perfect crime, Ari. Perfect crime.
The when you smell it,
It's crazy.
the fact that you're like this and you like kind of look,
Because don't
and
you
they
guys
got a
have
quick run through, quick.
You think that's so nonchalant, just like obviously everybody's done it, but you think
Yeah.
what?
If you're not looking for it, no one notices. If you're looking for it, you for sure
It's like
notice.
that cheerleader guy who was holding the girl by did you ever see that? He's holding the girl like this, and he's got her like that, and he drops her, and he's like, "Yeah," and fucking catch it. So they called him on ESPN. Yeah,
Look, here's the thing. You know how sometimes
Get this later.
Yeah.
you could have like a fart where it feels like you shit your pants,
Yeah.
But
And
you
then
didn't.
Yeah. So you're like, oh, I'm good.
but then other times it's there. It's crazy. So that's what I was doing, was checking
sure.
to see if it was
And
there.
it got. It's also like,
You've been close so many times. You're like, there's multiple ways this could go.
It could just
We've
feel
always
squishy
through
in
it.
there.
Yeah.
but it's
could just
also
be
like
sweaty.
the confidence to be like, I might have shit myself, and then the laziness to be like, well, there is a documentary camera crew documenting everything, and like he didn't first go to the bathroom and be like, maybe I shouldn't get this on maybe I shouldn't get caught.
I love
didn't
the
know he was
confidence too.
filming
To
it.
like, it didn't go through the underpants.
Yeah, like he expects you just to buy that.
The basketball shorts were there's a little speck of wet.
Oh,
It's a bit-
oh, just do laundry. There's Tide Pods right there.
I know.
I didn't do laundry
Just
at
sit
all.
on one of them. Clean them up.
I threw my underwear out as I went.
There's also when
Dude,
you
that's
poop,
what he did. He was throwing his underwear out. Dude, first night he goes, I'm throwing this underwear away. I go, dude, we're fucking 6 hours into the trip. We hadn't left Chicago. He was already throwing away underwear.
I brought enough socks and underwear where I could throw them out so I don't have to put them back in my bag.
He operates like such an
different
insane
guy.
person.
He's a different guy.
He's built different, this guy.
What? I also sometimes there's a poop that doesn't clear the butt cheeks. You pooped, not full, but it's still inside the butt cheek, so it doesn't even touch.
And
the
I
butt.
have a big
Clothes.
buffer.
You got a butt cheek.
I have a high stratosphere.
You got a big cheek.
Yeah, big cheeks. It's like the Grand Canyon.
Why stop when it was already there?
Yeah. So that was it. So then we ended up making it to Flagstaff, fucking show in Flagstaff. Then Vegas.
It goes to Vegas.
We did Route 66 technically
Nah,
doesn't
but
run
we're
through
not
Vegas.
assholes. We're fucking driving by Vegas or go up there.
Stop playing
Fucking.
tables
Yeah.
a little bit. You know
So
what I mean?
what it goes like this way through Kingman and then down. Is that Route 40?
Yeah, Route 40
Well,
is.
yeah.
what-
So it's like hybrids. Route 66, I believe. Route 4. It turns into something else at some point. Like I said, it's no longer like a straight shot. You kind of have to do it in like honor of it. You know
Route
what I
40
mean?
is the interstate that replaced it.
Yeah.
And then it goes down to Santa Barbara. Where the fuck's L.A.? Pasadena. It's right there.
Yeah,
Santa
it ends in
Monica.
Santa
Santa
Monica. And there's a
Monica.
plaque at the end. You've reached the end of Route
We were
66.
filming this.
Isn't there a weird like statue of somebody that didn't make sense? Wasn't like
Yeah, it's
Casey
like Perry
Kasem?
Como or somebody. It's like something crazy.
Really?
Like,
Yeah.
Somebody's from there?
something. I forget what it was, but somebody is at the end of it. He was like a comic or something too, or like a.
Oh fuck!
At the
it
end of
was
Route
a comic.
66?
Yeah, let's hold on. Let me.
Wait. Who's at the end of Route 66?
Buster Keaton. No, who was it? Damn. It's somebody random. Somebody from the 50s.
Lucy.
I forget who it was.
John Panette.
Shout out to the big man.
Yeah. Fuck. Or maybe it was a
it's-
dancer.
It's in LA. Yeah,
Rhythm's
whatever.
a dancer. It's a soul companion. Rhythm is a dancer. It's its soul companion.
Who says that?
Rhythm is a dancer.
You talking about the
It's
Trinidad
its soul
shit again?
companion. You can feel it. Wait, Oklahoma? No, it's at the end. In Santa Monica?
Yeah.
You got it?
Will Rogers?
Will Rogers.
That makes sense.
Son of
Will
a
Rogers State
bitch.
Park is right there.
Yes. Who the fuck was Will Rogers, though?
Who was Will Rogers? He was Roy Rogers' brother, you idiot.
Will Rogers statue.
Yeah.
He was a big Western star back in the day.
All right, man, what do I know?
He also has Will Rogers State Beach. There's just
It's
statue.
probably right there.
Yeah, it's right there.
Yeah.
That's big old Hollywood money right there.
Will Rogers and Soapside statue.
That ain't right.
That's not it, but that's another one. It's another Will Rogers statue.
This guy's got a lot of statues. You're saying he's as big as he is. He got a lot of fucking statues.
Back
Yeah.
in the
He's got a
day,
university named after him.
Will Rogers couldn't walk down the street.
Yeah. Tigger was
Without
his,
girls
was his dog
throwing
thing,
it
right?
at him. Yeah, so we hit Vegas, which was cool. We had never done Vegas.
To get all together.
We had never done. I mean, we did it for Skankfest, but we had never done an AYG, like, you know, our AYG show in Vegas.
Yeah.
So that was good. Did that. Went
Uncle
hit-
Vinny's, right?
No.
What's the name of it?
Man,
Wise
you don't
Guys?
know nothing. Wise Guys.
Wise
Oh,
Guys.
yeah. Just there in
Great
Salt Lake.
club, by the way.
best.
That one down in the town square or whatever.
Great owner.
Like a great
Home
club.
run.
Just found out he fucking did I told him I was like, gonna like go to South America for a bit, and he was like, going to Ecuador? I'm like, oh yeah, I'll go back. Why? He goes, back? What do you mean back? And I'm like, well, I was in Ecuador for a while. He goes, oh, I didn't know that. I'm like, why'd you bring up Ecuador? He goes, I did my missionary work there.
Whoa.
2 years. He was in Ecuador as a 19-year-old.
Jesus.
19 to 21.
Pretty
Missionaries.
Yeah, missionary, trying to like get people to take off their fucking hula hoop dances, skirts, and fucking
Convert to Christianity.
put on that white shirt.
Those guys always get eaten.
Yeah, those are the ones that get eaten. Yeah, I got stabbed.
come in
Like, yeah,
peace.
you got speared. It's
Come in
different than
pieces.
stabbed. Come in pieces. So
Guys,
Vegas
we're
was fun?
riffing here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
was
that
all
was like that was a nice stretch from like, you know, you're doing the smaller town. Then you're like, baby, I'm back in the city. We're at it.
Yeah.
We went and got a dinner. We fucking played the tables. We did it.
Yeah, you kind of earned that vacation too.
Yeah.
Earned Vegas.
It was awesome.
Yeah, it was that was a good time. And then I think we rolled out of Vegas late night. Yeah, we did. We rolled out of
We did
Vegas late
stay-
night to LA.
Yeah.
Pulled into LA for the last show. Which was a bit of some technical issues running into that show.
It's a rough one.
That was a rough
Why?
one. The venue fucking sucked. Like, the setup of the venue sucked.
Nice.
There was no soundboard or anything. Like, they put it in there that day.
What was it, a black box?
No, it's
And
not.
Kippy was pretty
real venue?
prickly by then.
I was on edge a little bit.
I was chilling.
The space.
Well, listen, it's not even that. So it's like doors were supposed to be, I think shows at 7. It's now 6:50. Doors aren't open.
Oh, come on.
And we don't have
Come on.
lights on the stage at all. They couldn't figure out the lights.
What kind of place is this?
Exactly. It was the Palace Theater. So it was like not like a fucking.
What?
It's like a shell
They
of a
just didn't
thing,
have an
though.
in-house production, so
They
they
didn't
had
have an
to piece it
in-house
together.
production, so they had to source
what?
everything. Whatever. I
So
was
fucking what?
Yeah.
It's a theater.
Sure. I know.
So we had to earn that last one.
We had to earn that last one. It ended up being very fun, but just like
Great show.
it was like we pulled up the bus. It was just like there was a lot of, for as smooth as the whole tour went.
This place didn't have lights on the stage?
I guess that's.
I don't think that's it.
It might have been.
Maybe it is.
I mean, the lights are out on the fucking marquee.
This-
That's it.
That's it.
We couldn't get
This
lights.
place didn't have a
we
soundboard
couldn't-
to use?
No, we
Old
couldn't.
school.
Our
What
team
the
had to help
fuck?
them hook up the soundboard.
Oh, is this downtown LA?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's
It's-
homelessy there.
Dude, so now we got a fucking 1,000 people waiting out for fucking 2 or 3 hours because doors aren't open.
Wow. Oh, and they're all getting mugged one after another.
Sure,
Just
we're getting
fucking Squid Gamed out of there.
We're getting flooded on socials, being like, "What the fuck? You got me? You dragged me down here."
This is a prank.
Yeah,
Then it got sad because we had to go on the bus and take all of our stuff off the bus.
yeah. Clear off the bus
'cause
after
you
the
didn't take it back,
show
you flew
because
back.
we're flying back the next morning.
Clear after the show.
Side note: one of the camera guys got fucking
Dysentery.
dysentery from brushing his teeth with bus water.
Who
He was-
uses the bus water on the bus? That's crazy.
He
Why
had
not
just
use a bottle of
He
water?
had just forgot. He had just like
That's it. He forgot.
He just slipped his. I mean, it was day like 10. It
You
happened.
just like go like whatever, and you're like, oh, that should be fine.
Yeah.
Like, he got dysentery.
Dude. So I get a call. I
You
get
can
a call.
smell it when it's coming out. You know it's not right.
He
It's
wasn't
not good
able to
water.
do the last show. Like he woke up in L.A. and was like, "I'm fucking. I can't get out of bed."
He stayed in L.A. for like 4 more days.
One of the camera guys. He had he stayed in L.A. I didn't know.
Dysentery. What is he, a pirate?
He had a shit on the bus too.
Wow.
After we got off the bus,
He shit on the bus?
We all got off. He was
Go
still
to the
on
venue.
No, he was. The venue's closed.
Yeah, we're like 2
This is
hours away.
This is like 1 a.m. He called the head of the production, and he was like, "Hey man, I'm locked out of everywhere. I'm in downtown LA. I have to shit. Like, it's coming out of my asshole right now. Like, what do we do?" And he's like, "I'm giving you that." We were drunk at a bar. He's like, "Shit on the bus. Like, we're off the bus. Shit on the bus, dude."
Wow.
I never heard anything back, but dude, it's
Not
either
so
that or
bad
shit
about
his
me
pants.
shitting my pants now, huh? Oh, damn it.
Which one's worse, shitting on the bus?
Everyone's
or
off
shitting
the
your
bus
pants?
though.
Because everyone's shit on, right?
Everyone's all.
And everyone has shit their pants. But no one's shit on the bus. That bus is ruined now.
Till they empty it.
Yeah, you didn't even.
Yeah, they
I
got
think it was
really empty
I think
it,
it was
though.
all water at that point. You didn't really notice.
Our driver said, he was dealing with rock stars a lot. He goes, hey, if you shit on the bus, this one fucking old, used to be in a band, now he's just as a loner, whatever. Because if you shit on the bus, you're not going to be able to piss on it the rest of the trip. And the guy was like, day 2, was like, I shit on it. He goes, great. Well, now every time you got to piss, we have to pull over. He goes, it's done. It's just done. We got to go back to like repairs to clear it.
Jeez.
They even have a little mesh thing in there that you can't.
You don't
shit
do
through.
it, yeah.
Yeah, why can't you pee?
You can, but he's already ruined it. He goes, now it's the fucking ruined until we like replace, I don't know, whatever pipes.
Probably just because like every time that seal opens up, because they would start our bus. Dude, we had an old. It was like perfect for the tour because it was so
Oh, yeah,
old.
it did smell like.
It looked like the original Aunt Tootie's studio. It was like
Oh,
all
wow.
wood paneling.
Oh, the
the
original.
plastic was all like the leather was all the fake leather was all ripped and shit.
I'm telling you guys, next time you do
Lot of
this, you got to
charm.
do a documentary on this stuff.
You're right. We should.
It's out right now.
All right
nice!
now, YouTube,
All right.
Vimeo, X,
Route-
Facebook
Yeah, the
Live.
Route 66
Live
store,
leak.
baby.
It's on Live Leak now. It's on justmeech.com.
Check out E-Bombs World. It's over there.
Wherever you watch
E-Bombs
videos.
was all right.
E-Bombs World was
ruled. A lot of.
That was like the first Reddit kind of like not, but it was like the first place you went to be like, what's hot on the internet? What's
what
cracking right
is
now?
going on in the world?
Yeah, it was great. I
Guys,
love
this
it.
seems fucking great. Is there anything you wish you would have done that you didn't get to?
I wish we had a little bit more time for some of the roadside attractions.
So you could have just stopped and be like, let's spend all day.
Grand Canyon, obviously.
I'd like to see the Grand Canyon.
Like if you didn't have shows to do, you could spit. You could be like, let's go off, let's go back on.
yeah,
Right. Yeah.
The fact that we had like, hey, we got to be here at 4 for sound chat or whatever.
But if
5
we didn't have
was
shows, we wouldn't be out there.
very true.
We met. We loaded up an RV to go to Bonnaroo one year,
Mm-hmm.
and while we were loading it up, sunny, 75 degrees, perfect. I got a call saying, "Hey, Bonnaroo's canceled," and you're like, "No, it's not. It's beautiful." I'm like, "It's rain." I'm like, "There's no rain. It was raining before. Like the water's up to people's knees.
Jesus.
They can't get people in and out. If they needed an ambulance, which they will, it's Bonnaroo. They can't get them in there. They're canceling it." I was like, "Fuck."
Yikes.
So we found another one, Valley Vibes in Western Georgia. We're like, fuck,
Did
4
it.
hours away. Let's
Yeah.
get to it. They said 3 stages, but they were like milk cartons on fucking, with a plank. And we're
Went
not
to an
gonna,
off-brand festival.
yeah. We were like, we gotta do something.
You're the most famous guy there.
Yeah, I mean for sure.
Yeah.
It was
Holy
country,
shit! Is that Ari
yeah, it
Shaffir?
was country and metal.
Whoa.
I remember Carolina Story was like a band. They were like real mellow, wife, husband. But like,
That's a mix.
That's a
yeah,
country.
yeah.
What, Carolina Story?
Yeah,
Good
it
name
was
for
cool.
a
I
band.
woke up one day, hungover from like a lot of drugs, and I was like by myself sitting on the crabgrass, shitty like fire ants everywhere.
That
And
ain't
just, like,
Kentucky bluegrass.
listen to them. It was great. It was great. But afterwards, like, let's go to a KOA for the night, and we stopped there and we met people. And as we drove, we stopped for gas. We met people that were like RVers, and they just go wherever their whim takes them.
That's it's like the freedom of it is
They're all
like
swingers too.
we can do this, we can't do this. Yeah,
Freaky deaky.
You think so?
bumping uglies.
Yeah, why not?
It's a word on the street.
Yeah, my hubby's put up the tarp. You want to get wild in the bathroom?
Put the upside down pineapple up.
Yeah.
Let 'em know.
River
A little bit of wet work.
Key West. So okay, go to some places, not have as much of a pass.
Some of the roadside attractions, I wish we could have hit a little bit more. like the world's biggest rocking chair. But then also it's like you get there and you go, all right,
But I mean, it's like you see it just to see it, right?
Well, there was
Yeah.
one thing that I really wanted to do. I think it's called like the blue whale or something. It's like this big plastic blue whale in like a lagoon, and you used to be able to swim in it, but you can't swim anymore. I think the rocking chair was like outside Tulsa or Cuba or something like that.
I just wish it was longer. Once you get comfortable on the bus, you just want to stay on it.
Oh, interesting.
I don't even think it might not be the world's largest. It might be like the fourth
Second
largest.
world's
Yeah,
largest.
it's like very Route
Look at
66.
that guy underneath it.
That's a big
Second
fucking-
largest. That's very Route 66.
Look at the shoes.
Where? United States. Casey. Look at the shoes. Oh, wow. They got big shoes, too. So you can...
Yeah, I remember I saw this place in my. We did stop at Uranus. Oh man,
Uranus.
you remember Uranus? What was the name of the? I forget what state that was in. Uranus, Missouri, or something.
They sold fudge at Uranus.
There was a fudge factory in Uranus, dude. And every single thing is an insane pun,
They lean into it.
dude. Like when you're
Uranus
like,
Fudge Factory.
yeah, dude. This is I mean, like the visuals of it. Dude, they have a sword swallower, a freak show.
Oh, remember that poor lady?
Oh man,
She was begging for an audience.
yeah.
Wow. Look how fucking... I mean...
They have a rocket ship, like some sort of
Americana
UFO.
as fuck.
Yeah.
Uranus, Missouri.
Yeah, Missouri. Yeah.
Wow.
It was a good time.
Isn't it weird? That's just sitting out there in the middle of nowhere.
Middle of fucking nowhere, dude.
Uranus Fudge Factory. Of course. Yeah, look, on Route 66
Yeah,
right there.
everything is welcome to Uranus, and then you're like paying. You can tap or like put your card in. They go, do you
Need a
want to
bag,
tap
you're gonna
Uranus or you want to shove it in Uranus? Like,
Oh, they
hey,
couldn't
did you
get
see
over
the
it.
back of the store yet? Uranus is deep.
Yeah,
It's,
this lady should skip by the Fudge Factory.
Well, what's this fat shaming bullshit? You got the kid, this poor lady, let her live her life.
That's
She's
fair.
in Uranus.
yeah, it's very. It's a scene. Man.
Those are the taffy bins.
The fuck's
We got
that
footage
guy?
of the big man doing work at the taffy.
Right
bins.
there. That's all taffy.
Really?
Different
Uranus
flavor.
Fudge has taffy now?
They've expanded.
Oh, man.
Mostly semen.
She's wearing a straight out of Compton shirt. Check out Uranus.
It's probably straight out of Uranus. Is the shirt? Everything's a
pretty
pun.
Check out of Uranus, but it's like check out Uranus. And what's with the aliens? There's alien
For
motifs
some reason,
too.
there's aliens and rocket ships as
Oh,
well.
because Uranus is it's
Oh,
also
I didn't even think of that.
Idiot.
Uranus. So you didn't go to that?
No, we did.
No, we did.
Oh, great.
Yeah. Dude, so they have like a freak show of like a
Candy
two-headed
corn.
frog and a three-headed turtle, and some of it's fake, some of it's real, just like kitschy. And dude, there's this sword.
The mayor's number 2 most favorite. Wow. There's a what? Sword swallower?
So there was this girl. There's one. They have a. So we said we went in and they were.
She
like,
also worked the cash register.
She also worked the cash register of the freak show. So she's like, we go in and we're like, hey, we're filming or whatever, and they go, yeah, come on in. So they're like, we have a sword swallower. So we walk in, and we're like, oh, cool. And there's a larger, more of a freak show type woman.
She's kind of eating the sword more than swallowing it.
Chew. We got a sword chewer.
We got any more swords?
So we go in.
That's just taffy, lady.
We see the freak show. Whatever. It's like, silly, stupid.
It's like the Mutter Museum. You walk around.
Yeah,
Things
the
in
mutter.
pigs in
Oh,
jars.
the mutter's great.
So we walk out, and this woman is. We didn't realize it was her. She's sterilizing the swords, and it was just like we were already. It was a very sad. It wasn't the. You know how like as a performer you got to build some tension. It just wasn't there. And dude, to walk out
Went
her
straight to it.
She's sterilizing the swords, and she's like, "You guys ready?" And I was just like,
I let him dry off.
I just shit my pants.
"Yeah." I'm like, "I can't do it. I can't watch it, dude. I can't." Yeah. But we saw a good amount of that kind of fucking stuff, which was a great time.
Wow.
It's very like shit you could only see. That
Yeah,
could
rocket
only
ship.
exist on Route 66.
Yeah.
You put
I get what
that
you're
like
saying.
outside
I get
of
what
New
you're
York,
saying.
and you're just like, this doesn't make sense.
Why is there a rocket ship and butt jokes? Like, well, we didn't pick a
kitschy.
playoff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn, that sounds fucking rad. What a fun time.
So
was a
it was
good
just
time,
like,
Ari.
we would pull up and be like, this is what we're stopping at today and hanging out for an hour or just whatever.
Did
just
you have
checking
to do
out.
research to find out what the big things were?
A lot of research, but it's also like there's list of it, and you
Easy
go
to
like,
read,
all right, well,
right.
this will make sense.
There's
It's
a
funny. It
blog
just
about
shows you how much more you did the planning it. Because when he said that, I was like, nah.
Nah, just kind of followed Kippy around.
The Uranus Putt Pirates.
That's a good.
That's
oh,
all right.
I think it's the same guy. if I remember correctly.
Yes.
It is.
He's a big shot.
Yeah.
Out there.
He owns a
lot
bunch
of
of
real
Uranus.
estate.
Well, it's temporarily closed for you guys. Oh, look at that. Any giant.
We did the Cadillac Ranch, and for some reason there's a bunch of Cadillacs like buried nose deep in the desert outside of Texas. And we did there's a second one of them. We did like an abridged version of it where you go and like spray paint on them and stuff like that. See that there's a bunch of those. There's a couple versions of that. I don't know. It's just like a
It's Route 66,
art
baby.
installation on Route 60. You go and you spray paint and
Oh, look at her.
Just wacky shit out there in
Jessica
the desert.
Michelle Singleton hitting this thing. Oh, it's a boy. It's a child. Dude, fucking stop breathing it in, loser.
or
the
breathe
best
Get
more.
out of the way.
Or really start huffing, dude.
Yeah, really start huffing. Start now.
Pick a
I know
lane.
You're not 18 yet, but Mama says it's okay.
It's all just shit like
So you saw this?
not this one. There's
missed,
another.
yeah.
There's one. They made one closer to. This is maybe like 40 minutes outside of town or something. I forget exactly. They
interesting.
made one closer to town that we stopped at sunrise, which was pretty dope outside of Amarillo, Texas.
That is nice.
But it's all this thing where you just go, what the fuck is it? Why?
Why?
Every time you see the rocking chair, the Cadillac Ranch, Uranus, you just go, why?
It seems like it's more authentic, even though there's some places that are built just for the sake of tourism. They don't exist on their own.
Mm-hmm.
It still seems like
It's
you
real for
trust it.
original.
You trust it because it's been around for long enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a really cool fucking experience to get to
Damn.
to do it, you know.
What would you if somebody's going and they're like, hey, I'm gonna do the Route 66 thing. Mm-hmm. What do you tell them? What advice do you give them?
Stop in Cuba.
Cuba, Missouri.
Stay at the wagon
Stay at
wheel.
the Wagon Wheel Motel, oldest one.
Yeah. What do you bring with you? What do you like?
I mean,
just
if-
some advice.
Yeah, it's like I would
Snacks for the car, sodas.
Snacks for the car is good.
second pair of underwear.
Maybe
Two
something
pair
to
underwear.
bring when they can't get Uber Eats. Or
Yeah.
like something
Exactly.
to warm up on those nights.
I would also say like if you're thinking about doing it and you're like got it mapped out, give yourself an extra 2 days to go like, let's hang out here for another day, something because you bump into people who are like, have you everywhere we went to go, oh, you're doing a travel documentary, have you done this yet? And you go, no, but we gotta leave town.
They're like,
Yeah.
what's back there? Half an hour. Like,
Yeah,
no,
you
we're
go.
not going back there.
Give yourself an extra
Couple
2 days.
extra days.
Interesting.
And a little loose schedule that
Interesting.
you can bounce around a little bit. But definitely the Big Texas Steakhouse, that was a fucking awesome time.
Yeah, gotta go to that one. Gotta go to that one.
Yeah,
Hell
and
of a steak, though.
try to stay. There's still a handful.
It was good.
Yeah, it was great.
That's
food.
that makes me happy that it wasn't just a novelty thing that are
No.
actually taking care of the
No, it was a good
taste
dinner.
also.
Great dinner. Especially like when you're traveling, you're like, oh, this is a good dinner. You
Free
know?
refills of the
Amarillo.
sodas.
Oh, really? That's always nice.
That's most
And you
places,
keep the cup.
right?
No.
Do you're not getting whacked out on fucking refill. What kind of places you eating at?
Here in New York
Fuddruckers
City.
wouldn't do that to you.
Sure. You ain't wrong.
Let's see how far it is from if I'm going to be there.
Ooh,
not
that's
gonna
a
make
hike.
it. Not gonna make
It's a
it.
long way
When
for
you going to Austin?
steak.
I'm going soon, but like I'm not gonna take that. I'm not gonna take an 8. That's a flight.
Sure.
Closer to fucking OKC.
Sure. Probably is.
That's long, but I could do it.
I mean, you're gonna be sleepy
I
driving
gotta,
home.
I gotta add a gig in Clovis
There you go.
or Amarillo.
Yeah, I mean, dude, Amarillo is like I don't think there's a town.
Shows. They haven't gotten humor yet.
Yeah.
It's still coming. They
Unless
said we
it's-
ordered it a while ago.
Unless it's
Some kind of
cowboy
funny
humor.
guy?
Yeah.
New York City. Who gets it?
Yeah. No.
What?
Chili's commercial.
Yeah.
Chili's.
I didn't think that's what you were quoting, but
Yeah.
yeah, I was gonna say the commercial. Yeah.
Yeah, where'd you get that salsa? New York City.
New
New York
Oh.
City. Guys, this sounds like a fucking trip of a lifetime.
It was great.
You're never
time.
gonna forget that trip.
Never. Oh, we want to do it again.
Really?
Not that, but like do another version of like where can we get a bus and go? Like what's the next iteration of that?
You'll be chasing the dragon.
You'll be chasing the dragon. I'm gonna give you one right now.
I want to do that. What do you think? I want to do that. I'm not doing. Don't pull up Route 1, you weirdo. You're fucking driving through fucking
Delaware.
Northeast Philly.
Boom. Here's your trip. The Great Ocean Road
In Australia?
in Australia. You're going there anyway. It's from
When are we going there?
I don't know.
We don't do well in Australia.
Listen, dude. Is
that true?
It's fucking worth it. Do you not do well in Australia?
I mean, I don't think enough to do the Great Ocean Road. We could probably sell 40 tickets in fucking
No, you go Melbourne. It's Melbourne to Adelaide.
It's got to be America.
And you stop at. Yeah, sure, I know.
It's got to be America. You know what's I heard is a nice drive is driving up the coast of Maine.
Ooh. PCH is also pretty great, but it's not enough place to stop.
Yeah, it's not long enough. Route
It's not
66
kitschy.
is the only
it's not
thing.
Kitschy.
Yeah.
It's kitschy on
It's
Route
the only thing
66.
that makes sense for our show and our it checks all of those boxes.
yeah.
For,
Well,
like,
you
PCH,
guys
you're
are
supposed to do a
garbage.
convertible with a hot chick.
Yeah.
well, we're out.
Yeah. And die off the fucking highway. I always imagine the guy who made the Segway. They say he fell off a cliff on the Segway. I imagine the PCH.
I might do too for some reason.
Doubtful. Doubtful is that, but I imagine it's that. Damn, bros. That sounds fucking awesome.
Very cool.
Thanks, buddy.
Well, the documentary is out now.
Special. It's a special. Well, yeah.
Okay,
So like,
I was going to say, we need another name. of the
I don't know.
documentary.
We're not even sure. It's
Tour special.
It's half and half. It's a lot of on stage stuff from each city.
Oh, okay, cool.
And then it's like we show getting from city to city. You know what I mean? It's like if it's us drinking on the bus, if it's
like
if it's
a
us at the
road.
state fair.
Yeah.
If you ever saw like the
fair
Comedians of Comedy or
Comedians,
like
yeah.
Vince Vaughn's Wild Wild West thing, it's like it's a tour special, I guess we're calling it. It's a
Yeah.
little bit of everything.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it's
was a
fun.
good time.
Damn. Yeah, everybody check it out, for real. That sounds like it's a blast.
It was great.
Where do you guys... Okay, I got to ask both of you guys a question I ask everybody. Do you have any travel tips in general, or here, but travel tips in general? And then what countries are you looking to go to?
Make sure you
what's
pack
it
enough
called?
underwear.
What?
Make sure you pack enough underwear.
Love it. Because you never know what's going to happen. You space it out per day, and then one underwear is like, no, I need 2 today.
This is going to be a
whatever reason.
repeat, but I want to go back to Paris. Get my eating on.
You loved it.
Loved it.
Yeah. You did it right, too. You're like, I'm just diving in.
A lot of foie gras.
I don't know what country. I don't think I have
Roy.
anything on.
He's going to Turkey.
Oh no! You know, I'm
going to
gonna
Turkey?
Get my herded.
Are
no,
you?
No.
I'm thinking of it.
What?
Let's make a whole trip. Who's
Dude, we
in?
just talked about this.
I
That'd
know.
be funny.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
I forgot.
leaning in. I'm going full head of hair. I'm going to say, like, yeah, dude, look at my space hair. How about Armenia?
You know what I really want to do? I was just in Germany a few weeks ago, and I would love to do Austria, which I haven't done, which they say is beautiful. I've done Switzerland.
Vienna's cool as fuck, but like I bet a bunch of the mountains in Austria are wild. I went there.
I assume it's similar to Switzerland. I've done Switzerland.
I went along this border once. We just hiked right along the border. We're up in the mountains, and you see it says 1918. Little like blocks of like stone like that big. It says 1918. They were like, "This is what we decided." Italy, Austria.
No
And you're just
shit.
walking along in the mountains over them. It was pretty cool.
I was nuts.
Yeah, but yeah, you should go to Austria.
I really
The
want
chicks
to.
are supposed to be the hottest.
Well, I'd be going with
Among.
my German wife.
In
or
Austria?
Czech wife.
Dumper,
Dumper.
dumper. She's Czech from Germany.
Yeah, her parents were refugees
Wow.
from the Russians. Serious shit.
Nice. I think Tom Petty made a song
Ain't the
about
Boy
it.
Scouts.
No, they were not.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, also check out All Your Garbage. I'll put a little bumper in there, but the best recorded podcast in the world.
Thank you, buddy. We love you.
Yeah.
Why did you put recorded in there? It makes it sound like there's
Tony
unrecorded.
Hitchcock's already got best live podcast.
Okay, all right. I thought you meant there were people are doing podcasts and not recording.
I was just going out there. Best
Number
live, no,
one
thank you.
pre-taped podcast.
Pre-taped podcast.
In certain markets, not including Australia.
Regional towns only. Guys, thank you so much.
Thank you,
It was
brother.
fucking rad. Yeah, I'm
Appreciate you.
excited
Love
for you.
you.
I
Love
want
you,
people
man.
to see that. It should be that should be part of the party.
Yes.
Go see that, and you're like, you probably feel like you're in it.
We really tried to capture that.
Yeah, hell yeah. All right, let's go cross streams with dumps.
All right.
Yay.
Peace.
Okay, guys, that was the episode. Fucking sick trip, guys. Kevin and H, that was awesome. H, you can't be shitting your pants in public like that anymore, dude. I mean, but you handled it so well. It went from denial straight into like, all right, whatever, you got me. Let's move on with our lives. We've all done it, and we have all done it. I've done it on a plane before. I've had to bury my underwear in a plane trash can. Because you also don't want to leave it on top because the next guy will see. Anyway, but here's what I want to say to you guys right now. So definitely check out the new Route 66 behind the scenes special on the Are You Garbage YouTube. But here at You Be Trippin, I'm doing something fun that I wanted to do since the beginning of the episode. Day one, I'm sending someone around the world. So I want you to send in your submissions to why you should be the person, male or female, that we send around the world. Heather and Caitlin will be checking the submissions and narrowing it down. Please don't attack them. Don't use the N-word at them. It won't fit. It won't hurt. There's better words you can use to hurt. Yes, send in. I'm open to ideas, guys. Audio of why you should be, video, just type it out if you don't want to be on either, and why you should be the person. It's just not going to be a high-class trip around the world. It's going to be, my style. But, yeah, they're going to be checking. I'm fucking excited about it. How do you guys feel about it?
Very excited.
Jesus Christ.
I'm jealous.
You're jealous, yeah. I kind of am too. It's kind of like I want to live vicariously through them. Yeah, just going to hostels and having fun. Ah, fuck. But if you want to submit, go to the You Be Trippin pod Instagram. Do we have a Twitter?
We have everything.
How's the Twitter on there?
It's pretty good, actually.
Are people like mean?
I mean,
That's what Twitter is. Yeah, what a garbage site. I said I was shitty and you shouldn't be on there. And people are like, oh, because Musk? And I'm like, no, this way predates Musk. Nothing's changed. It's still for terrible people. You're just allowed to say right-wing stuff now. Or you can send an email to youbetrippinpodcast@gmail.com and they'll check that. We'll take like a month or something. We'll figure it out.
Till we find the right person.
Yeah, you got to have free time. You got to have, I don't know, what you want to do and see. It's probably going to be South America or Southeast Asia just because of the money. And I can't send you to Europe. I'm not Tom Segura with your fucking private jet to Cabo. God damn, you guys have been in more private jets than I have. Congratulations. Yeah, but I'm excited to find the person, so that'll be great. I am on tour right now in Denver, Schaumburg. All tickets are available at arishaffir.com. Denver, Schaumburg, Atlanta, Georgia, Portland, Oregon, not the other one, San Jose, Orlando, Fort Lauderdale, Seattle, Vancouver, Calgary, Edmonton, and finishing it off at Anchorage. And then I'm gone myself to do some fucking traveling. The podcast will still be coming out. I'm a long time ahead. The boys, the Are You Garbage Boys, are on the road too. Pontiac, Michigan, Indianapolis, Brookfield, Wisconsin, Minneapolis, Minnesota, Pittsburgh, PA, Cleveland, Ohio, and Atlantic City, New Jersey. Go to punchup.live/areyougarbage/tickets for that. And also check out the Are You Garbage podcast. It's great. I've been on there. Tom Segura's been on there. Literally everyone who's not frightened has been on there. Christina Pazitsky was just on there. 161,000 views in one day. How many did mine get? Look at mine. 156. Christina that's been out for 3 weeks. Oh, well, I guess you fucking misogynists are more into chicks than dudes. Also, subscribe to the podcast. They check it. Check the YouTube. Leave suggestions on who we should book. Do you ever see anybody that we should book? Like when they suggest like celebrity names?
Yeah, some people send in stuff. But
Some people suggest themselves. Don't suggest yourselves.
Yeah.
But like Ben Banks, they suggested. I'm close with him. I got Hamilton Morris out of that. But yeah, if you think there's some like cool celebrity who can go outside their regular thing, like Tucker Carlson, when I discovered he's into travel, like we didn't do any of his normal stuff. We just talked about a place. Bert Kreischer, everybody hates. We didn't do any of the interrupting that he's known for. And then we just talked about Vietnam. You know what that sound is? That's him covering up air coming out of his belly button. So he goes, to like cover up the sound that everyone can hear. He's pretty good at it. Yeah, subscribe. We're going to try to get to 200,000 subscribers. And that's it. Guys, I want to go down Route 66, and I never have.
that's fun.
You've done it?
Not the whole way,
But some of it.
yeah.
God, it looks cool. It's so like retro. Like Americana as fuck. Anyway, these are the two fucking dykes that are going to be checking your DMs about being the one. Yeah, if they're not busy munching boxes, they'll take a break for a second, wipe their mouths off, and then check your DMs if we are around the world. He's fucking, goddamn, Tom hires a lot of diversity hires. Guys, thank you very much for tuning in. Oh, I know how to do it this week. Until next week, so long, y'all.